Yeah. Overseas with it. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah, niggas think they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Slipping on my pimpin', nigga, never that. Always had more women than bitches, nigga, roger that. Money is the root of all evil, get the fuck back. We been brainwashed from a fetus just to get scratch that. Now I'm on a mission just to get dope. Physical or crypto, from the 9 to 5 or a kick dough. When shit get cold, like the hometown of Klitschko. Vladimir, your boys out of here with the sick flow. Now I ain't no rushing, but I'm rushing through this budget. I turn the booth into a gun, raise the way I'm busting. I caught the whole onion, then I got it from my cousin. In and out of traffic, toe tagger, we be hustling. I understand the shine first and realize your time worth. Can't be rich until you enrich your mind first. But I'ma be ignorant with my black ass and probably swipe my black card to blind black mask. Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. That moolah, that cheese, that fettuccine, that guala is what a nigga after, so holla at me tomorrow. I'm looking for investors to throw some bread at the startup. Straight to the top, I'm cream of the crop with the product. Money isn't everything, but in this society, you gotta have funds to have fun, so don't lie to me. 153 million the fucking lottery. World keep spinning, I just mold it like fucking pottery. Fuck that poverty shit, my niggas gotta get rich. Hip hop over everything like hippopotamus clicks. Niggas wanna hate, they be on some anonymous shit. People wanna relate, they wanna be a part of my clique. We are not with the shits, the toilet did not get fixed. All less fail, every door come off the hinge. $1 million in my bank account, the sweetest revenge. 75% in the savings, making some sense. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah.
Man, Black African Power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's Godkilla in the house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. We standing tall. We standing strong. Hey, Bobby banging this bitch, man. We got some special guests, man. We got the pseudo killers dove in the building, man. Man, we got DQ, man. Superior artist, man. Superior intellectual in the damn building, man. DQ Hampton. What's good, bro?
Man, what's good, King? What's good? Said pseudo killers in this bitch. You already know, baby.
All day, man. You know what it is, man. Cedric, that mad scientist, man.
Fuck you, where my money at?
What's good? Oh man, you just killed all the monetization. Well, you better stop cussing like that in this joint. You be put off quick, man.
I had to get it out.
What's good, man? Hey, Cedric, listen. Let me tell you something, yo. I seen LeBron James and what's my man? What's his name? Played for the Miami, yo. Come on, yo. Dwayne Wade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yo. When they remember the first year they played together, yo. It's hard for them superstars to get together, right? All right. That's how me and you be doing it, Cedric. We gotta learn how to beat niggas up together.
Yeah.
It's a sweet spot. Just pay attention to me, yo. I'm gonna show you how it's done, yo. I'm gonna throw you behind the back alley oops. You're gonna know when to catch him, right? Trust me, yo. I'm a hell of a point guard, yo. My son, he underestimate me, yo. I be getting out there, the old man shit, right? Them youngins be coming, yo. I give him something like this, DQ. behind the back. They was like, they thought y'all thought y'all had me behind the back, nigga. Look, nigga turn their back on me an inch away from him. Boop, 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 boop. They look, got you. Yeah, we got to know how to play together better, yo. We're gonna work on that, yo. We're in our first year, right? Because trust me, yo, once we get that blend right, yo, different.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Until now,
Yeah,
nobody can stand up.
yeah, you just trust me, yo. Like the youngin' shorty, he was all over. He ain't even ready for that conversation at all. Like he don't know what an antigen is, right? Nobody know. He don't know what the inactivated virus is or kill virus. He don't know what none of that talk. He don't even know that we're in the third generation while he talking about the first and second generation.
And doesn't understand how the first generation actually works. Again, he is stuck on the assumption that now this virus is running wild in your body.
They got to start from ground zero. He needs to start get inoculations, understand how that works, then take the steps and let it build all the way up. Like that's how they got to do it. Like you said, you can't skip a step in the step process. Just easy as that. No. And once you do, you're gonna fall off.
Yeah, what we doing is different. It take, you know what I'm saying? It takes steps, yo. Like the book we read now, yo. That Brass, what's up, yo?
What's going on, boss?
Brass, peace, bro.
Brass, so you just like the defensive lineman or the offensive lineman? What you doing?
I played tackle and center, and
defense
when I was trash, both.
Mean. Look like you was mean.
I still am.
Yeah. Try to be nice and say look like you was mean.
I'm like 87% Kent, and then the rest of my Huxtable. But I got a whole lot of Kent. I got a whole lot of kick dough in me.
Kick door policy. All y'all
got a whole lot of kick dough in me.
All y'all some kick door policy. I now see what's going on. The kick door
policy. I like this whole movement. I like this movement.
I'm a martial artist by my genetics. Like I still watch all the fights every weekend. When they say war, I'm like, let's go. Like, I'm gonna hit you first.
Even when Brother Lau was talking that mess, see, Sonetta is real. He real gifted at censoring his music. I mean his stuff. Because I found where the Quran said you're supposed to take medicine.
Oh yeah. I meant to. I seen it.
Yeah, the Quran's supposed to take medicine. They tell you to take medicine. The only cure for not taking medicine is old age. And it's in the Quran. It's one of the hadiths.
Yeah, I don't think he might have seen that. That's Brother Lau funny. And you know what, man? You know, we be having fun, but you know, I don't call people dumb, not unless you arguing about something you know nothing about. Then I gotta say, yo, that's dumb to do that because you setting yourself up. Like that's dumb, man.
I use code words. I say this is a teaching moment.
Yeah, you do right. I was like, man, you don't see that, man. Man said you ain't qualified, yo. You basically saying what we talking about, you dumb.
We don't get into, but you know what, Cedric, and I think other than kick dough policy, I think the other thing we got to remember, y'all be so far from second grade, man. Y'all be so far from second grade. I think we need a buzzer. We need a buzzer that says, remember, second grade.
You know what I was thinking, right? I got this book right here. All jokes aside, y'all say, yo, I'm gonna start using the high school material, right? And then the other day I was like, man, the high school is too much. it really is, yo. When I got to looking at what is that book at? When I got to actually looking at let me see, right here, yo. Like, look, everything you need, all right, to ace in one big fat notebook, biology. Look, the complete high school study guide right here. And then when I looked at the second, third, and fourth grade material, I realized that I should have been using that all the time. Just don't let them know it's the second, third, and fourth grade material. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's and that ain't even that's not really a diss though. When you
It's
really
not.
think about it, when I
Nope.
was because I was looking at the second, I was like, okay, I like that.
Juju said it the other night, though. That's why we don't go outside of wiki. When I look to
Yeah.
explain material, I use the most simplest of terms. See, I don't do the Ngozi. Why? Because I sit and I can comprehend what Ngozi is saying, right? Because, for example, I fundamentally understand, even when we're talking about origins, there is no singular point. There is no one. There is no one.
Yeah.
Evolution takes place in a population. No matter how we say that, there is still these misconceptions because the fundamentals of the subject goes over their heads. So I keep pulling it back. There was no one phenotype.
Yeah.
Every generation that reproduce a range, and it is that range that is going out there. There was no one single, and we cannot seem to move the conversation in terms of evolution away from that notion. So they see the singular chart, they see a common ancestor, they see two branches, and they actually think that what is being represented there, they don't see that as a representation. They see that as a photograph. They do not understand that those lines represents the tracks of evolution and that there's an ongoing process. And this is a point in time that we identify. Boom. But everything there is a gradual process. That simple understanding, if you do not grasp that fundamentally, if you do not get that fundamentally, you're
Exactly.
not gonna ever understand them.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put the crayons. Look, you gotta
Yep.
put the
That's
crayons. Gotta be
that's what we see,
crayons.
Cedric. We need to move from what you said to that. I'm
Crayons.
telling
Look,
you. I'm
domain.
telling you.
Watch this. Domain,
Mhm.
ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Right? As long as I don't let them see it's for high school. Look, you say domain. Domain, it say domain is the highest rank in the classification system. It is the broadest of all categories. Domain divides life forms into three categories. All organisms fall under these three groups: archaea, bacteria, and eukaryotic. See? Then you go to kingdom. That's the second. So it's you if you're arguing past that, then what are we really doing? Like
when
it's
you speak over the head and you say terms to somebody that completely don't understand,
mhm.
all they want to, that's where the arguments start.
Yep.
They don't hear, they feel like you disrespecting them. You ain't never heard
Yep.
that comedian where the guy was talking to him, he said, "What'd you say about my mama?" That's what he's doing. That's every time you say some terms and they don't understand what you mean. What'd you say about my mama? Because they
But
don't know what the hell they don't know what you talk about anyway.
you know what it is, though, Brass. When I realized that there's a conceptual misunderstanding that how they're conceptualizing a specific point is flawed, I try to take steps backwards. But even then, the verbiage and the comprehension is again not second grade. So that in itself creates another conundrum that they simply can't grasp.
Because you
But
know what
you
it
said
is,
it
sir?
was one fish that walked out.
Mm-hmm.
You actually think it is one singular fish.
Mm-hmm.
Who did that fish mate with? If you understand evolution, you know that the sexes was already established way before human beings. So why ask me about the first man and woman?
Mm.
There was no
But they don't
post.
know that. They don't see, that's what I'm saying. They don't
So
know that. They don't know that. And see what happens said is the pseudo two-step is this. They'll ask you a high level question wrong because they don't even understand the question that they ask. You can't answer a question that they don't even understand. So the answer that you have to give for the pseudo two-step is a high level answer because you're trying to make it clear. And now you really done did, now you the second of the step. They don't know what you're talking about. Cosmic Chris is, there are some people that are just anti. He's just anti. And as soon as you think he about to learn something, the anti kicks in. Oh, nah, because that's his whole persona. He has to be, he definitely got to be against Ankh, but he got to be against everybody. He just wants to be against, so he can't learn. It ain't even that his cup is full. This is a wrestling match. He got to be the heel. He can't be the good guy. He got to be the heel.
I got him the other day, though. We had a good conversation with him, and
I saw how that finished, though, Ankh.
Yeah.
Then he ruined it. I saw.
Yeah, he ruined. But the fact that we was able to move forward, we like it's heavy. How do you say it? As light as a rock, nigga. What you want us to do? So the fact that I was able to move right there, Rome wasn't built in a day.
I got you.
I mean, like you said, Cedric, he asked you the question about you putting a virus in you. It's not even that. You're stimulating the immune system. Like you're getting protection from the damn like. It's like practice.
Yeah, but when you have a fundamental misunderstanding, and that again quoted in an ideology, it almost makes it like the questions you're asking. There is no validity to your question. All your question does is says, okay, you don't understand anything about this. When I hear these guys ask me a question, it's like someone going under the hood of a car, right? Looking at the fuel injectors and asking if that's the brake line.
Yep.
No, the brake lines aren't even here. This is combustion. This is a whole other discussion. Like, what are you asking me? Like, so I use it at teaching moments to explain to him the different types of vaccines that they are, and that yes, using a denatured virus, which doesn't have the potential to make you ill, but gives your body the information it needs to produce an immune response. Mm-hmm. He comes back with a retort. So yes, you're saying that you give them a virus.
No, he didn't say that. He said, so it's a disease and a virus.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's your comeback?
So
now you know what? To
he
him,
said, what is a disease?
No, he said. So what you said? He said after you said that, Cedric. He said, so you just proved my point. It's a disease and a virus. I had an instant headache. I had to log off. I logged off. Instant headache immediately. And see, you know what though, Cedric? And I was gonna put this, but it was. I'm very careful about what I say about vaccines and stuff, especially in large groups, because it's some of these conversations we need to have here. I know you got to have it to a broad mass and catch the few people that'll listen, but on a forget the joke, on a real serious note, the kind of conversation that we just had in 2023 about the vaccines on that channel is very dangerous. It's a very serious conversation, and I don't even like to entertain. I was gonna put that in the super chat, but he don't really read the super chats unless it kind of feeds the point. But that's a dangerous, because see, you know what I feel like? I feel like, because even he said something that was crazy. He said, I got COVID 4 times, but I don't believe in the vaccine.
Now, no, you can't listen to Sonetta because he went to the hospital and got shot all up and all that. Yeah, Sonetta don't count. Listen to Sonetta.
Antibodies.
He said you told him about Dr. Sebi.
How they're collected.
He said you told him about Dr. Sebi. It's funny because you can hear the in the answer. They can they tend to kill themselves. He said, "Yeah, I know you told me about Dr. Sebi," and then I called polite, and then I called red pill. Like that don't even make sense.
Just a second.
Oh.
There's a question in the chat. A virus, a disease, and a virus are two different things. Am I correct? Yes, you're absolutely correct. A virus infects you, and it can result in your body expressing different symptoms, which we classify as a disease. Right?
Hey,
so
yes, that's why you cannot say a disease in a virus.
In a virus.
I was just about to fill that in because I think I remember that with Sean. But SARS-CoV-2 was the infection, and COVID-19 was the disease.
because
Cool.
it is a body of effects or syndromes that your body expresses. The filling of the lungs with fluid, the high temperature, loss of taste and smell, brain fog, myocarditis, etc. All of these represent the disease called COVID-19.
Here goes something slick. Here goes something slick for y'all. That's what most people don't know. Man, I got infected. I took the vaccine and I caught COVID. No vaccine except one in the history of virology was created to stop you from getting infected. So most people don't know the difference between infection and disease.
Yep.
The vaccines was created to stop you from developing disease. Right?
Yep.
At higher levels. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Which makes sense though, because the vaccine needs to be
Let me finish,
injected
nigga.
into
See what I'm
you.
saying? Don't let me finish. Let me finish, nigga. Damn.
Y'all working on
We gonna work on the Kings, but this nigga, hey, he jumping. He's shooting niggas. I ain't even get out the way yet. Yo, can you wait till I get out the way? I got one bullet left. I'm trying to duck. I'm shooting and trying to duck because he behind me shooting. You ever did that? You be like, dude, you know, are you? Yo, you man, listen, man. Growing up, yo, some dudes you just can't go out with. Yo, we beefing. Yeah, I know we beefing, dog, but I'm not going out there with you. Because you grab the joint, you start doing this. You be like,
exactly.
Serious, nigga?
Spray everybody.
Spray everybody get shot. Yeah. Dang. Anyway, what I was trying to say was
Gullah.
Cedric jumped in. Cedric, I'm simply saying that most of us don't understand that there's a difference between infection and disease, right? And people, laymen will interchange it, right? Interchange the terms, but in reality, no vaccine except for one, the human papilloma, was actually created.
Yeah.
You know HPV to stop the infection. But go ahead.
Let me give you guys a caveat out there. When you think of a vaccine and the fact that it has to go into your body to cause a reaction, which is the stimulation of your immune system, it is a practice run. So that means that your immune system only gets activated once your body is invaded, aka infected. Now, again, to Ankh's point, the difference between a disease and infection is right there. You do not develop the disease once you're vaccinated because your body is already prepared to fight the infection.
So, yeah, and that's why people shouldn't just be running their mouth. That's why I said you just dumb. If you would have to be lacking intelligence, right? I'm not talking about the dumb where you can't talk and all that. I'm saying you're lacking intelligence, right? When you step in front of a serious situation that none of us have seen before, right? Like those that were scientifically literate was afraid. Simple as that. Like because we was being colonized by a virus. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was moving, right? And them damn viruses are so serious about reproducing, yo. They just take advantage of us, man. You know what I'm saying? They take advantage of us. They make us think we're not sick when we're sick, so we can be around other people. You know what I'm saying? It's wild how the viruses work, how they attack you, right? And what I learned was that this virus was easily spread, right? You know what I'm saying? It was mutating, very fastly mutating, right? And it was mutating based off our ignorance because most of us, you know, was afraid. Was afraid to get vaccinated. Like where the hell did that come from? Like that ain't even the conversation in the black community, though.
What was killing me when they kept confusing the syphilis exam, and I saw that all over social media. And that's I said, the social media is something that I think people thought it was going to be a benefit to be able to spread news faster, but it's actually very dangerous because all of a sudden, I forgot the exact, what was it? Was it Miss Evers' Boys or something like that? Well, what was the test where they were giving the black men?
They ain't giving syphilis.
Tuskegee
No, the Tuskegee.
They just didn't treat them. They had
Right. They just didn't treat
Damn,
them.
Gullah,
So
how you doing, Gullah? Can we introduce you first? You come in.
yeah,
what's good
but
with it?
that I saw that show came on 1,000 times during that time.
I'm on the phone.
I think the anti-vax stuff come from like the Sabi movement and all that shit. People that follow Sabi and they help the food.
Yeah, but Farrakhan ain't heard it neither, Gullah. Farrakhan got on national TV, did his national address, and came out as an anti-vaxxer. People follow him. Forget the Quran, just follow Farrakhan, right? Come on.
I can speak from a whole different angle how I fell into the anti-vax situation. I was one of the black males who listened to Alex Jones.
Oh, so hell no!
So I would like to listen to Alex Jones because I always feel like I want to know what my enemy is thinking. So that's why I would be over there. So Alex would always spew, the autism and the vaccines, how big pharma is against human depopulation agenda. So I came in it through that lens. Of course, I had to balance that out, bounce it against my scientific wall of logic. I was able to throw that shit out once I did research. But that's how I came into the anti-vax. I didn't know nothing about all these other motherfuckers.
Alex Jones is beautiful.
We always talk about the Pizza Hut. The Pizza
Gate. That nigga ran to the pizza shop with a gun, talking about where the basement at. The man said, "We don't got a basement." Did y'all ever see that story? It's on PBS, right? They showing the videos, right?
Alex Jones is the definition.
Y'all should have seen him get drunk. He got drunk.
This video just got demonetized because we said his name 4 times.
He had got drunk on Joe Rogan. It was hilarious, boy.
He is crazy.
You know what I want to say? If more members of the Black conscious community would entertain Alex Jones for a moment, they would hear him echoing their sentiments from a European perspective, and they would realize how racist some of the rhetoric we employ it really is.
Correct.
I don't know, man. I think that's wild, Alex Jones. He
was wild.
Like I say, I'm down here in Texas. Alex Jones is based in Austin. I was living in Waco. That's a thing around. That was a thing for me. So yeah.
I'm at least let the pseudo be black, yo. I ain't let the white pseudos get me.
Hey, DQ, let me tell you my introduction.
Because he's serious. He high level. He
is high level.
No, it's worse. But it's worse than that.
You know a lot about that. Know about the coat shooting in Waco?
Yeah.
What's up?
Waco, Texas, of course.
Wow.
I know everything dealing with Waco, boy.
No, but that ain't the one.
Now they ask DQ because he's from there. So he's from their area.
Nah, I'm talking about the one on the East Coast with the school. Where he does, that's what really jammed him up.
Bankrupt him for that.
Crisis actors. They said they had crisis actors.
This is the thing about it. I was on Alex Jones, like I say, since probably 2006. I remember when Alex Jones was 100% Ron Paul. That's all he believed in. That's what he was for. I'm telling y'all, I watched the shift in the whole America when that man backed Trump. All 3 million followers that Alex Jones had got behind Trump, bro. And that's when that movement got real big. I remember the night he
when he went on
Paul go and inherited Trump, flipped the game over.
He went on there. Yeah, he Trump.
Yeah, he went on. He went on Jones.
Yeah,
Trump's I'm telling you. I was in the Alex Jones fan base. So we was all like, nigga, Trump coming on? What the fuck? And boy, everything switched from that. It was crazy. I knew he was gonna win after he got that fan base behind him because they don't play about their gun, they don't play about their money, and they don't play about their beliefs. No matter if it's bad or right, negative or positive, they gonna go for their beliefs. So Yeah, he picked up a hellified support base when Alex Jones got behind him.
Let me say something. Segue into belief, and I think most of everybody in the chat saw that display of these gentlemen over in Israel. Ankh was on the panel too, and if you hear and if you break down how they reason, how they acquiesced to presuppositions, and how their whole dogma is based on the spewings of one individual, effectively a very sophisticated cult. Now, these gentlemen, even with Napaz acquiescing to their faulty premise and trying to convince them to come away from an area where they do not need to be, where their families are at risk, their cognitive dissonance kicks in, and the Holy Spirit is going to protect them from Hamas bombing. Like, if we don't realize the dangers with false belief, the dangers with inherent processes of reasoning, that's an example for you right there. We can be 3,000 brothers and sisters lighter within a couple of days, and they had the option given sound reasoning to get the hell out of Dodge. I just wanted to segue in. I just needed to say that as I was watching that yesterday. I could call on all the premises that are just like, no. So we really need to double down on the work we're doing in trying to teach people the proper steps in logical reasoning and understanding the natural world around them. Once you are armed with those tools, there is no way that you're going to put your life in the hands of a ghost, knowing that a ghost is incorporeal. He can't touch you. Even if you see him and talk to him, there's no way he's going to stop a bullet.
Unc did it right, though. He
Yeah,
immediately, Unc did it right, though. But, Unc said a lot of, Unc, just off studying, he said a lot of, intelligent things. But what he said then was probably the most profound out of all the deep stuff.
Yeah.
This is not the time to be worried about YouTube. This is not the time to be worried about peace and playing both sides. Because you're going to pick up your phone to try to video, and they're going to put a AK-47 in your face. You're going to be sitting there. You know when I knew that thing was Fugazi? Because I was sitting there watching, and I always try to pull myself back when I'm seeing something like that to get a perspective. How is it missiles and bombs going over your head, and your first thought is to do a show with Sarnetta?
Giving out your position.
How are you in a position like that, and your first thought is to get on YouTube? You got to get to safety or get out there and fight. You got two choices, or get out. That's three.
Peace. He's preaching peace. He says,
it's too late, though.
We don't hate either side, but at the same time, these cowards use their babies as shields.
Yeah, but said you preaching peace to people that ain't listen. I know about PLO. I know about Hamas. Them people are not playing games. They just had a video today. 2 guys with rifles broke into an apartment complex and killed like 40-something people. And let me tell you something. They're not asking questions. They fighting for a different reason. That's why when you like to play around, and this is no disrespect to Hebrew Israelites, but I'm gonna say this. When you want to play around, calling yourself a Hebrew Israelite, getting dressed and doing all of that stuff, if you're real, then respect. But if not, don't be playing, because those people is doing it for real. You just playing.
But they can't.
And my grandmother used to make a statement, and it's a statement I still use to this day. I teach it to my kids. 3 words. Everybody not playing, bro. Everybody not playing. When you going out there talking trash, you in the club, you talking trash to somebody, you might be talking to a stone cold murderer. And you think he playing. You think he about to pick his hands up and fight. He gonna shoot you and leave.
Yeah, just pop you.
That's gonna be your story. But Madame been sitting there. You wanted to say something, boss?
I ain't listening to no damn Madonna. Let me make this point here. Madonna, he gonna give me some wild.
I mean,
Madonna right
Madonna,
now.
I ain't
I'm
even know who he
wild.
was. He was
Listen to
just sitting there
Madonna.
patient.
Listen,
I'm just trying
so you know, at this point, right? I understand how Palestinian, or at least the leadership, wanted to get a lick in.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like the way they wanted to get the lick in wasn't measured properly,
Not at
right?
all.
Like you can't go in and put yourself in a position where they could even lie and say that you was killing the kids and the you know what I mean?
I
They
agree.
these niggas came over with the go-karts with the things over the thing.
They was wilding.
They thought about it, but they ain't think about it. They wild out. All the Rockets had crazy, right? So, you know, you got to measure that. You got to say, yo, if I'm going to get them, I need to get the leadership aside. I can't do it that way, right? They came in wild cowboying, right? Shooting up the ball, right? And so Israel respond, right? So now I'm saying this, that Israel deserved to get their lick back, right? But being in a position they in, yo, you just can't keep pounding them out, right? Because you got 2 million people on the Gaza Strip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't. It's wild. Like how far do you got everything on your side, yo? You got you know they got okay. You got your lick in. You bombed out, right? I got you. You know what I mean? Maybe touch them up. You know what I mean? But you gotta have like, you know what I mean? Like you just can't keep, because at this point, yo, they got go-karts, yo. They fighting with go-karts.
Yeah,
they went from throwing rocks at the tanks to flying. They attacked from the air, the sea, and motorcycles, yo. It was they looked slick. It was a little
it's called kamikaze.
Yeah, listen,
but guess what though? It would have only worked on a concert of festival goers, because they was in the air for they said that them people was in the air for 27 minutes. 27 minutes.
What would
that would only work in them go-karts and parachutes. And if they did that to any, that just shows you
they was flying under the
levels.
radar. But hold on, get the slickness in it, right? They was flying under the radar.
But even if they was flying under the radar, when they landed the people with rifles, not drinks and rave music. They could have only opened.
I was talking to a guy that lived in Iraq, right? And he let me look at his Instagram. Horrible. I got a flat tire today, and I go to this guy. He from Iran, right? He looked at his Instagram, and he was showing me. He ain't know how to come at me, but he was showing me, the Palestinian side of it. Man, I'm looking at babies blown up. It's wild. The wildest thing you ever wanted to see, right? So I actually got compassion for that, right? And I feel like when you're the champion, you got to show the most compassion. And that's why people kind of get mad at us at times, because they know that we know the niggas is struggling with the topics, right?
Yeah.
And we got the ultimate weapon. Ain't none of them never beating us. Madon stay getting beat up. Watch how he open his mouth and get beat up. It's the easiest thing to do. He does not stand a chance. He's actually like the Palestinians. Yeah, he's like the Palestinians, just flying over. Every now and then he'd fly over, get a lick in, and you look at him like, huh? And you bomb them all the way out. So people expect us, right? They, whenever I go hard, they get mad at me because they expect me not to do what they know we could actually do. Right? Something that'll always stack the deck. If he don't stack the deck, then it ain't no fun. He gotta stack the deck. If he continue to let Cedric talk like that without all of a sudden saying Cedric losing, it's a problem, yo. It's a problem. I'm telling you. So if we could have a slow down conversation like this, man, and break shit in real quick, yo, a person can start to get it, yo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Palestinian thing, the champions, yo, they gonna have to. Yeah, at a certain point, it's kind of wild because now it's civilians, 2.2 million people live in that little area. It's not the Palestine, that area, high-rise buildings. It's not as crazy as we think it is. It's built up, right? They blowing it, you killing it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, Geneva Convention and all that, we at war. You really ain't at war. The war's over with. You already smashed them. I don't know, man. That's when the religion get dangerous, though.
Well,
religion is motivating them. The Muslims, right?
you cut off the water, you cut off the food.
You can't do
cut
that.
off the medical
You
supplies.
can't do that, right?
You actually can't do that.
You can't.
But that's
do
what they're doing.
Yeah.
And now you're planning to launch a ground offensive after you done bombed them to smithereens. Like, why is a ground offensive necessary?
But see, public sentiment is a very dangerous thing when you don't control the media. Israel and the media, forget Israel's military force. Israel's strongest power is the media. ABC,
Put all that in
CBS,
there. Hold on. Who is just
NBC,
putting all that in there? In the
CNN.
chat. Come on, yo.
It's a wrap.
So,
Once they have the media support behind Israel is just insane. They don't even need it. Palestine is so small still left. It's almost like they're trying to just wipe out whatever is left and just move forward. But they're not done. They didn't physically do it. I mean, if you look at Palestine, if you look at a map, I put it in our chat before. You look at a map of Palestine from the 40s and then go all the way to 2023, it went from almost complete Palestinian control to 2023. It looks almost like it's just a few neighborhoods with all Israel. It's just taking over.
Yeah. Well, it did the same thing in America. I mean, it's an old war.
Man,
that's a strong statement.
I'm just saying it's an old war between the Palestinians and the people who call themselves Jews. It's an old war, and this. I mean, I ain't on either side.
Connect that to the United States, though. You just said that's like the United States.
When Americans first came, when the Europeans and Spaniards they first came to America, they first came in as friendly. They asked for land at first, and and then as you study the history, you see they stopped asking for land and just started taking land. So that's the same thing that's going on in Palestine.
But what they doing over there?
Hold on. That's the same thing been going on forever. You either can stop a person from taking your land or you can't. Shaka did it. Shaka Zulu did it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Egypt did it. We brag about Egypt doing it. How about that? Mm-hmm. Hey, empire spanned all the way over there, and all you be like, dog, people was living there, bro.
Right.
How to get there?
The Egyptians was imperialists.
Yeah.
They're imperial empire. Nobody was there. That's what I was trying to say today. I said, I'm a whole lot. We want to transition to different topics. I'm a whole lot, right? So right now we're in the Palestinian conflict, right? Man, y'all listen to community skeptics, man. Got a lot of pseudo killers on deck, man. We got one dedicated pseudo here, Madon Kimmett. You ready to say something?
That's crazy. I knew that Kimmett in your name, bro. That's like a red flag, bro.
There's no.
I had this name. I've been having this name since 2000.
The red flags in the chat.
YouTube. This is just a rap name, bro. I came up in the 2000, living in Texas.
Put the red flags in
the chat.
Are you in Texas?
No, I used to live in Fort Worth. You said you
studying who? You said you studying what?
Oswald Kwesi back in the early late 90s. Yeah, that was the late 90s. It was just a rap name.
How you feel about him now?
I still like the master teacher. See, that's the thing about me. I don't take everybody's word for face value. I just study everybody and pick what I like out of the information and keep it moving and keep them still in high honor because we still got to honor our elders. You know what I mean? That's
how you feel about his. How you feel about his information though?
Man,
he got great information. He got his information enlightened a lot of brothers, but to me, it was just a stepping stone to get you to another level. That's all.
Red flags.
I don't know how everybody else took it. You know what I mean? I never
flagging you for the audience. We put the red flags in there for the audience. We have a pseudo amongst us.
Nah, man, you got the Cujo amongst you.
So in 2023, you still say Ashfar Kwesi was a stepping stone to better information?
Dog in the house.
Yeah. Back when Oswald Kwesi and Shaka Musa
I ain't saying back then.
All these brothers, you got it. That's what we got to start from because that's where it came from.
But a lot of them old guys are pseudo though, right? You would agree?
I wouldn't say pseudo. I think the brother was only dealing with the information as it was given and studied. You know what I mean?
Right, but if you still riding on it in 2023, then that's pseudo.
Yeah, you still riding that horse.
That's my point. That's why I'm asking you specifically in 2000. How do you feel now?
That's a donkey.
Well, I don't. Me personally, I don't like this in the mass.
You don't
So
like
I
going
wouldn't call
against
him
the elders,
pseudo.
right?
I would just say I don't agree with some of
hold
his
on.
The
information.
elders aren't pseudo.
Hey, but Madon, guess what?
He
We done
calling
kicked off
Oswald
policy
Quasi
8 to
pseudo.
80.
No, bro, that's just me. You
Hold
never
on.
seen me
All
this.
right, hold on. Let me see. Is Aswad Quasi pseudo?
No, I'm not saying he's pseudo. I didn't say that.
He just did.
I'm saying no, I didn't. I said he's wrong. I said if he was wrong.
Right.
So in 2000,
Now you want to change it up.
listen, no, I didn't. I didn't
No,
say he was
he's
pseudo.
not
I don't even
changing it
know.
up.
I don't know enough
Nadocia,
about him
right.
to say that he
What's
was
up?
pseudo. What I'm saying to you is he was wrong then, and you said that he's a stepping stone to better information. You can't be wrong then, and then what you gonna step stone to? More wrong stuff?
No, I'm saying when we from the outside looked at
Hold
study.
on 1 sec. We all talking. Stop. We
Yeah,
got
I'm done. I'm
chat.
done.
We got a super chat right here. Ladocia, right? That's my peoples from Cleveland. We beat the brakes. Them Ravens beat the brakes off up. Anyway, let me move on. Chill. She say this channel is needed. The information and conversation validates everybody. He's not crazy and pseudo. Absolutely, man. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Ladocia. And appreciate the donation. And while we at it, man, let's hit them damn donations while we at it, while we doing it. Might as well. The Cash App moment in life. Every time, every now and then you got a moment. We call this the Cash App moment. Show some love, man. Keep the thing productive, man. I see I got a lot of my friends in there, man. I see some people in the chat I gotta have a conversation with. We got kick door policies around here, right? Everybody know that I got a profound issue with pseudo butter. And it was based off him saying he gonna rob me. So I don't play them little halfway games with that situation, right? Because I've been shot 3 times. All right. And I don't play around with guns and threats. Not on YouTube, not nowhere. Especially when we trying to educate people with high level things. And the only thing you ever seen me point at a human being is a damn book. So I feel like Q Butter was trying to take advantage of me. Like I was a sucker or something. By even saying that. Like I don't have a right to have a store. Like I don't have a right to have a store that sells red, black, and green. Right? Red is for the blood that our ancestors lost in the slave trade, man, in the wars that they fought in North America and the lives that was lost, period. Green is for the land they snatched us from. Green is for the land we built in America. Black, because I'm black and I'm damn proud. Don't ever get that twisted. So I can sell what the hell I want to sell. And I shouldn't be afraid carrying guns at my table. Shouldn't have to do that. Especially in this environment. We have fun here. We talk trash. We talk quick. We see each other in real life as all love. We shouldn't have to play that game. Especially when you're a daggone principal. So, I won't let that go. I'm not ready to let that go right now. All right? And people supporting that, I'm thinking you playing. And right now, I'm not in a playing mood at all. I'm not. It doesn't make sense. If I start talking about robbing and selling heroin and dope, I wouldn't expect y'all to hang around me. Yo, meet me down there. Yo, I got a kid dope. You be like, oh, what I'm saying? Oh. I expect y'all to say, huh? I expect y'all eyebrow to go all the way up here like, huh? What? I expect y'all to go to the nearest damn exit. That's what I expect. I don't expect y'all to gather all around. Then I'd be like, what the hell wrong with them? So yeah, he said something out of his mouth, right? That was wild. He disrespected one of my good friends, right? Who actually supported him in his endeavor with science, right? Love. Yo, glad he was able to get the damn money. Right now, even after he said he was robbing, I'm glad he could get that damn money. Because he was doing it for the babies. But he got reckless. And when you got reckless, there's a penalty to pay for being reckless around here, yo. Simple as that. So I don't expect everybody. Chef know. I stopped fucking with Chef because he fuck with the wild ass nigga. Chef know, and he right here. That's my thing. Right? So everybody get a chance to do their thing, and I do my thing. So now I ain't messing with Q Butter, yo. And I start looking at you real wild, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not with hate, just looking at you real wild when you still supporting the nigga that say he was gonna ride. I'm like, okay. That's wild to me. But hey, you know, everybody do their thing different. You know what I'm saying? Chef know it. Everybody do it different. I don't hide my hand. I don't hide no cards. I say what I mean what I say. You take it or leave it. That's just me. And I got love for everybody, yo, except Chief X. It's the only nigga I don't got love for, yo. Because he a coward. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cowards. Trust me, yo. He a snake coward. He all the shit you shouldn't be while he drunk. Now, I said that so you can make 30 videos. I ain't said your name in a while. It's time for you to make 30 more videos, nigga. Get to it. There we go. Now we back. That was a Cash App moment. I probably killed the Cash App, but you know what it is. All good.
Man, please, Chef. I see we got Chef on this thing. It's my boy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Chef the first one in this YouTube universe, multiverse that played my music. I fucks with Chef.
What's up with y'all?
Chilling on the thing.
Chef and Hell.
I heard y'all on here talking about Palestine. The Israeli joint. But the Q Butter shit you've been on. When I was over here, we already had a file on Q Butter.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how it got that far to y'all donate money to him, because we had a file on him going back, I think, over 2 years ago. Kent had already stamped it. He's scamming. You know? I mean, so yo getting $5,000 from Morgan State is crazy to me. You feel me? Like it's like you endorsed the nut ass shit. You feel me? Like and now, like when he come back and say he gonna rob you, like what did we expect out of that situation?
Hey man, I wasn't my fault. I wasn't a part of the kick door policy. That's some shit that y'all had the kick door policy. I was on the give him a shot policy. Now with the kick door policy, right? You're right. It's like getting on the back of a crocodile. So yo, take me across that lake, right? And there's the scorpion. No, how the thing go? Did the scorpion get on the back?
Scorpion and the frog.
Frog. So the scorpion asked the frog, take me across the lake. So I'm the damn frog. Let the nigga get on my back. All right, man. We already got the file. Y'all can look at the show. We already realized he bugging. He already came on the show and tried to fight against vaccines while teaching children. Already tried to debate the Big Bang while saying he's scientific literacy. I already know he bugged out. Put him on the back, get across the lake, get the check, and get stung. Then I'm gonna say, yo, why you say you're gonna rob? Because that's right. You right, Chef.
I'm a scorpion.
Yep. He did what he was going to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there we go. Kick door policies in effect.
Chef does what he always does. Chef just kicks the door right fucking in by.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, kick door. Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying, but Doc wanted to do it. She wanted because she loved the kids, man. I got a soft spot for the kids, man. And the
Q Butter know you got a soft spot for the kids.
It was a positive thing, man. To have some kids. Yeah, man, I always want to see that, man. Look for the joint we got coming, yo. Yeah, I got something real easy coming for y'all, man. We're gonna have a couple things coming. It's in the working, man. Right? I got something. You're gonna be part 2 to my scientific conference, right? Something I like to do, right? Kent said he wanted to do something. We're gonna do something there. We're gonna charge some money. My science thing gonna be free though. All right, right? We're gonna have at least have about maybe 300 kids there. We're gonna have some speakers. Right, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to donate to it if y'all want to. We're gonna get some money. We're gonna have that shit right. We're gonna show you what it really supposed to look like. It's not a science fair though.
All hey, right, I perform for free. Holler at me.
Huh?
I said I perform. Just let me know.
I got you. Okay, bet. Okay, I'll hold you to it. DQ. Okay. All right. So yeah, we getting that together. It's gonna be. We're gonna show you how you do it. We're gonna let all the people in the door. All right. Because look, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm not scared of other people. Doesn't make no sense, man. I relate to planet Earth, right? And I particularly, I'm in the struggle for my people to get educated right. because I know it gave me a view. I know if I didn't have education, yo, I would not be here with y'all today. And it's wild, you know what I'm saying? And the situations I grew up in, and all the brothers and sisters that was around me, yo, the ones that didn't make it was the ones that didn't have the education to come back from wherever they went, yo. And so education does not stop you from doing wild shit. What it does is it helps you come back from wild shit because you can start to process it better. You can realize I'm tripping. You can see things different. The risk you take is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Just your reading comprehension, all that means something, man. I done been around people who just they on go. You can't even say, man, you know what, yo? That nigga owe me some money, yo. Can't even say that around him. You be like, yo, I was just thinking about this shit, man. It wasn't a big deal, nigga. It was $50, nigga. Oh, yeah, it was $50, yo. Stop it. People have different mindsets, right? And so we do what we do, the community skeptics and the pseudo killers, man, to help educate. Now, see, Chef, don't tell nobody. But Chef, so you the second generation under me around our way. Am I correct?
Yeah. I'm 2 generations behind you.
Listen, this nigga Chef was around the wild niggas. Right? This nigga knows some of the same niggas I know. The younger niggas, right? And Chef won't tell you, but Chef probably got a dresser used to with all them daggone stacks of paper of all his fallen comrades, them obituaries. Am I right or wrong, Chef?
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Like, what the fuck is that? See? Chef got a stack. And how I know that? Because I've been over his homeboy's house on Rockville and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about, right, yo?
That's that fact.
Sean and them around there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yo. All jokes aside, yo, like this. Right? That's crazy to me, yo. My friend, I don't know that. Frank Nitty, all the little niggas. I don't like to call them little niggas. They just was younger than me.
Right.
Let me say that. They thorough. All of them thorough. The Chef come from a whole group of thorough dudes. All them dudes, love them little dudes. Serious dudes, right? And then over top of them, you probably got Poncho and them.
Facts.
All right. Poncho and
they
them
was probably under you.
Yeah. Poncho and them is under me. They watch me hustle. They tell me about the shit I used to do. Really? Yeah, so they watch me. That's the type of bad example I was. But they knew to get a business. They knew to do that shit. But Poncho and them, you know what I'm saying? They good dudes. It's wild. Like, that's why Chef is a good dude. We didn't have our differences, but it's like he wouldn't just, put me in the mattress and kill me. It's a different.
Yeah.
So wild.
See, y'all think I'm playing, yo. You got some people that ain't good dudes, yo. I graduated. Listen, man, I done been around. Listen, man, I done had some dudes. You be like, younger dudes, about Chef age. I be like, it's time for me now. I'm getting them straight. I'm always getting them straight. They love me, but I'm saying, man, y'all don't love me that much. And every time I go see them, I make sure I got my young niggas with me. I don't care when, and I meet them on a pitch black street. That throw everybody off. Oh shit, it's pitch black out here. Yeah, nigga, what y'all need? Got you, bet we good. Always meet niggas on pitch black streets. They couldn't understand it. I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna meet nigga. I'm even gonna meet you in broad daylight. If I know it's a potential you trying to rob me, kill me, we gonna meet on a pitch black street. That way the shit is even, nigga. And then you don't know who I got because you can't see. Funny as shit. But Chef ain't one of them type of guys, though. I say all that to say, man, that our education is the thing that got us here right now. It's our education that makes Chef have a business, a barbershop and stuff like that, yo. Because I know that's part of the legacy I actually, gave to the young brothers. I was like, yo, you always got to have a business. And niggas looked at my example of we was hustling, but niggas got businesses, yo. Right? And so that shit trickled down, right, to that third generation. And we never thought not just to sell dope, but do shit like that. We always felt like, yo, you need to have a business to do shit like that. It was just our education was a little bit different. And don't let Chef ain't grew up in no damn hood, yo. He grew up in a wild, it got wild, but it still wasn't a hood though, Chef.
Nah.
Over there, it's dangerous. You die the same way, but no niggas wasn't broke, right?
No, what it is just like, you know, I lived close to the Silburn.
Yeah.
So that is, you know, you got to walk a couple blocks over for it to get wild.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So
Get Woodland.
Yeah. You got to walk a couple blocks for it to get wild. But down where, you know, my parents lived at, it was definitely, you know, quiet, and you feel me?
Where they lived at?
On Poe. Like Oakley and Poe down Silburn.
Yeah, y'all a little more tougher.
Yeah.
Oakley. Yeah. Remember the Jamaicans? Was you old enough to see the Jamaicans with the weed and the sofas? Was you?
Yeah, but I was down bottom of Oakley, like towards like Green Spring.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You
yeah, y'all. Me? Then you hit Shirley Avenue.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know I ain't gonna mention nobody's names. You know all my home. You know all them niggas. You know all them dudes right there. You know all my people. That was Shirley. That was different. But see, all them was good niggas. They was good niggas. See, you see how I keep good niggas around me, yo. See,
yeah,
good niggas. Yo, do you know that was I that put me down with Malachi? Yo,
that's crazy. Set you up.
Set me up. Oh. I'm gonna bring Ankh on here one day. I'm gonna bring Ankh and Kyrie and them. I should bring them on here. What you think, yo? Bring them on one day, yo.
But look, it be family members that'll put you on to the Nation of Islam. They think they doing you, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They think they giving you something you need, you feel me? Because you gotta remember, in these communities, like stuff like that is like the first steps of people even reading. I remember, you know, back in the day in the 80s and the 90s, you know, people would call you a Muslim if they heard you speak like you had any type of sense.
Facts.
They'd say, "What, you a Muslim?" So the first conscious people in our community, right, was the Muslims.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Or the Moors.
If you said you ain't eat pork, first thing people gonna say, "Yo, what, you Muslim?" You say anything other than what they say in church back in the 80s and 90s, first thing people was gonna say, "What, you a Muslim?" You know what I mean? Because that meant that Muslims, right, the Nation of Islam carried better cachet at that educational level we was at that time. You feel me? So, you know, but you outgrow that shit. You feel me? You outgrow it. And now you look at it like, bro, y'all completely crazy. But for people on that level, it seemed like they need it. I think everybody need a stepping stone. You feel me? Everybody need a stepping stone. Your stepping stone was Malachi York.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds to you now, you feel me? Yo, it had you looking at the Bible and shit different. Real right? Different. It unlocked something.
Real
you dig what I'm saying? It unlocked something. So, you know, I remember looking at all those Malachi York books. My uncle used to have them. It would always be the covers of those books threw me off. Because he had pictures of everybody. So it'd be a picture. Well, my uncle was an imam, so we had a masjid. So they used to have books from, I think it wasn't what you was in. I think it was the Al-Azhar Muslim community.
The Ahmadi.
It was
no, I know what you're talking about. It's the whatchamacallit, damn.
The Al-Azhar or some shit.
Yeah, I forgot what they call them. Yep. And they got all the pictures. Yep.
Yeah, right. And he had all the pictures of Prophet Muhammad. And all of them had this crazy look on their face. Right? And so the books always threw me off. You'd be surprised what you will see in the masjid. Like, they got libraries and shit in there. Right. So like everything is crazy, right? But Malachi York, I think he was a Muslim first before you got into it.
Yeah, he
So
was a Muslim.
yeah, he used to write all these
Imam
pamphlets.
Isa.
Okay, yeah.
I
And
got the book. I got one of them. I'm gonna show you.
yeah, so
Right
he
now.
was definitely brilliant. You
Yep.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He definitely had something with it, but we all know what happened with the kids, and
yeah, he just lost the whole
yeah,
thing.
he went crazy. You feel
Went
me?
crazy. Yep. Yep. He far superior with kicking that wild pseudo shit than anybody I ran across. Yo, they go for Phil and all them dudes. Yo, his shit was a little more Trump tight on the pseudo. He was a mega pseudo. It was crazy as hell, yo. You had to be something. Huh?
Now I'm about to say I definitely went through my York phase when I was going through my York information. I had on the Man for Planet Risk, all that
Boy,
type shit.
that guy, I think I still
It
got
was
that.
crazy,
That's funny.
but just like
You
I
see
want
that,
to say
Brad?
this, I'm glad that I went through my York phase because that expanded my brain all the way left
Facts.
to where I have well, I say this: a mind exposed to new ideas never has the same parameters. So I
It was
was
a
able to
stepping stone.
expand my mind and absorb different things. Like I say, eat the fish, spit out the bones. But I did learn a lot of good shit from York. I hope I don't get crucified from that. He had some information that woke me up. But yeah, we throw that nigga in the
It was a
trash.
stepping stone to get you to the next point,
Hey,
like I
hold
told
on,
Brad
hold on.
earlier.
Hey,
That's
They
all it
got
was.
the
hold on,
Sosa.
hold
We
on,
got the
hold
still
on.
kill on here, Sosa.
Hold on,
Hey,
Madon.
Brass, man, thanks for the donation to you. Hold on, man.
No,
Thanks for the donation, Brass.
no
That's
problem.
love,
Hey,
yo.
Madon, I knew you was gonna
Hold
do
on,
that,
man.
bro.
Hold on.
Oh,
I got
boy,
one
I'm
more for
sorry.
you, man.
I knew you was gonna
Thanks.
do that.
No, I got you, man. Come on, man. Eric, man. Appreciate that. I gotta show love for the donations, man.
No, I could
And
dig
I
it.
got a pseudo killer just popped on here, man. Sosa, how you doing,
what's up,
bro?
Sosa?
What's good? What's good, Chef? Everybody,
Hey,
Gullah, what's good? What's
Hey,
good?
Madon, the
what up?
difference.
Say
And
what's good.
Madon, the difference, and I'm gonna let this go because I feel like I knew as soon as Chef said stepping stone, your ears got hot and you was ready. But let me just say this
Nah,
to you.
bro, it
Hold on,
was
let
the
me
light.
finish.
He was a
Let me
light bearer.
finish.
That's it. But go ahead.
I can dig it.
Who's a
But
light bear?
Chef
DQ
was.
did not say. He said I used to listen to him. He did not say in 2023 that Dr. York was a stand-up guy and that he still wants to respect his elders. You
No, bro.
said that about Aswad Quasi.
I told you back in the late '90s when I was studying Aswad Quasi, Shaka Musa Shango, and all these people, Asa Hillard. It was a stepping stone to get me to the next level. That's all it was.
But what I'm saying is that's fine. But your next level should have been something better than than to say he's still an elder.
Well,
right?
he is an elder because he got me there.
Hold on.
He got me to the point where I was. We needed that information they brought. What them brothers brought, we all needed that. We all learned from that. And I'm not going to, I can call him pseudo and all that, but I'm not going to do that. You can't.
I didn't call him pseudo. I just said
I ain't gonna never put Aswad Quasi in the same category as
no, we're not doing that. No.
And
Dr.
I'm saying,
York is
even with information, I'm saying
Dr. York
Aswad
is
Quasi,
Thanos.
I would say his heart is pure. When I don't mean he can't get. I'm just saying like just his love for the people is different. Malachi York is a predator, yo. He always was a predator.
No.
He was always trying to figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? To take advantage of the women and the kids.
He was
and
Thanos.
And so he was getting money, yo. They locked him up. He had about $500,000 in his motherfucking mattress and got Wu John them on the land starving, yo.
Disgusting.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
I remember hearing
all
joke.
about. I remember hearing
Madame.
that.
I'm saying that's not even a joke. Niggas was starving, yo. I never forget. I got into the lodge, and to get in the lodge, you had to bring some food, yo. So I made this big ass pan of motherfucking macaroni and cheese. Bang! Took that shit up there, yo. Got in the lodge, yo. I thought I was gonna get some of that shit, but yo, that shit was gut. Like them niggas was like about to die if they ain't eat that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That should have been a notice. That hold on, bro. They not getting food.
Yo, you said
it was a quote. All I'm saying is they information,
said that.
just like the brother Hampton said, they information, once you learn that information, it changed your paradigm and gave you a different perspective.
I hear what DQ saying. Listen, I hear him. The reason I don't big up Malachi York like that is because I could have learned that shit from anybody. He just was a good story. There are things you can get, like, I tell stories sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He tell good stories, right? Dr. Ben, not so much. John Henry Clark, I think he does a good job of directing you to pages and finesse in a certain way. Dr. Ben cuss you out. Aswad Quasi, he do a decent presentation on some basic shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's the shit we do now, right? The scientific literacy, yo, it guards you against all that wild shit. Like Lex is on here, he's a dedicated pseudo. I'm gonna call him right out the box. He gonna come in here and do all kind of stuff. Matter of fact, he might be another. You know, Lex would be another person right now. I don't know what Lex. What's up, Lex? Let me see what you're doing, Lex. Where you at now in your development? That's an African American, Mr. Lex. Where you at? That's a nice icon.
You don't want an echo chamber. You don't want an echo chamber.
Nah, I'm not. No, you messed it up. Go ahead.
Peace. What's up, man?
Hey, where you at, brother? Where you at in your development as an African American? Where you at? Tell us. Where you at?
I don't know if I could tell you exactly where. You have to be a little bit more specific.
Where you at? I mean, last week, month and a half ago, you was like, was he like what the hell? I don't know. You was like the guru, metaphysics. I'm not sure. Go ahead. Oh, you was on your Unganga thing.
Wandungu.
Yeah, Wandungu. Yeah. You was going West African, yo. Yeah, you was on that thing for a minute. Y'all gotta follow Lex. All jokes aside, hold on. Lex is a very interesting rider. I know Lex for a while. Lex is first of all, the nigga is intelligent.
Yeah, he's short. That's fact.
Slip, nigga, he gonna smack you upside your head. You know some niggas you don't run at full speed. You gotta come at Lex with the jab. Go ahead, Lex. Where you at though, Lex?
Let's do a full recap first.
Let's get it out.
When we the last episode, let me do a full recap. The last episode we left off where Lex identified himself as a intelligent design proponent. And we found out that his information came from one Wazungu. That was the last episode of the Lex.
Go ahead, Lex. I ain't cut you off. Oh, we got pseudo killer though. Is in the building. Kick door policy, Clark Kent.
Yeah, I saw Lex coming in the building, so I said, hold on, let me creep in real quick.
Shit. What y'all are calling?
He's scared of Cedric. I'm gonna just say that on record right now. Lex been running from Cedric since 2022.
Y'all gotta let him get out. Y'all the intro like 9 times. Let him get some
words. 2022, he came back, tried to talk a little shit, whatever. Cedric ran him off the block. One time, 2 times, 3 times.
We know that's cap, bro.
Don't even know this nigga committed. I don't even know him.
Yeah, Lex ain't even said nothing. Lex might be on the outside. Lex go away for 2, 3 months, come back on the outside. I done seen it.
Hold on, I just want to know why he been running from Cedric though. That's
might not even think that way.
I'm gonna mute it out.
Yeah, I was what y'all call whatever I was on. That was just called learning Swahili.
Okay.
Unasema Kiswahili Kidogo. I don't know why that's crazy. Why that's something like
all cap.
Learning Swahili, I think is important because I have a connection with my peoples in Africa, and when I go there, I don't want to go there like Wazungu. You know what I mean? I want to be able to communicate with the people and speak their language, which has been one of the biggest things out of all the separation between us African diasporans and continental Africans. People miss is the language barrier more than all the other cultural stuff. The language barrier has been a big thing. So I wanted to introduce Swahili to the community. I found it interesting that
For what? We don't use that language. What we gonna use that language for, bro? What we gonna say in Swahili? What we gonna use that at?
I think you're talking on the motherland, Kent.
What we gonna use Swahili at in America though?
I'm talking on the motherland, Kent. On the motherland,
even in America. I
said if we go to Africa.
I wanted Swahili to be a national language for us because
it's not.
It's not a national language.
It's not, and it's not.
I know. Just because.
So why you want us to learn that? For no reason. Because we're not going to use it.
I gotta let the man ask the questions and they didn't even let him answer. Y'all usually took it back.
I'm just playing Lex game. You know how he go. You know, I know when he go. I know when he get in.
He chill right now, man. If you strike that match, it's gonna be extra crazy. So
don't strike the match.
Let him be on chill mode. He on chill mode. Let's just keep him.
Hold on, you gotta fire on Lex when as soon as you saw him, you got put like.
In terms of you not understanding why we should have our own language, that's a long conversation. You got a lot of studying to do, but Yeah, Swahili's is probably the most common language throughout Africa, and even Africa is talking about making it a national language for the continent. So every people have like their language, and as much as we try to connect back to our roots, we learned Spanish, we learned French, all. But someone proposes learning an African language, and people who supposedly love Africa have a problem with it, but they've been studying a dead language called Medunetta for the last 50 years where nobody can use it anywhere.
Who you talking about?
So, I'm talking in general. So why would anybody
learning Medunetta? Who you talking about?
Hey, I'm gonna say the most widely spoken language in Africa is actually Hausa.
Right. So why would we learn Swahili?
That's the one he chose, though. He chose that.
So I would
chose that as a national language for a continent.
If you
national language for a continent, folks, you got to slow it down.
Right, because
how's that nationwide? If it's a continent, nation,
there hasn't been a
country.
He said right. He said right.
Something wrong with Cedric, man. Why he said you stop, yo?
Yeah, you listen. Y'all attacking areas that need not be attacking. Right? If you want to learn Swahili,
you ain't hear Cedric, yo. Cedric stupid, yo.
I think he was saying he wants Swahili to be a national language for African Americans.
For the continent.
For the continent.
National language for the continent. So that means we're
did he say for the continent?
No. When you come on in this panel, you're gonna have to use your words accurately, mean what you say, and say what you mean. The man said a national language for the continent. I'm done, Sosa.
You want Swahili to be a national language for the continent, Africa, Lex?
Mm-hmm. National.
What national and continental?
What nation is the continent gonna be?
Don't hit him too hard, sir. Get off.
What
nationality is the continent?
Hold on. I'm gonna hear him. But he got asked a good question. Go ahead.
So if you look up Swahili,
what's the question again, Sosa?
You want Swahili to be the national language for continent Africa, Lex?
Africans have been pushing Swahili to be a common language throughout Africa. That's not nothing new. So you got to do some research on that. Because that's one of the
reasons. That's a yes then. That's a yes, right?
That's a yes. So what's the nationality that the African continent is going to adopt to assume a national language?
It's called Pan-Africanism. They're just going to be Africans. But they're just going to, the reason why, I mean, I don't believe I really got to go through this, but a lot of the reason is communication. So when you have a common language, just like you have a trade language, like English, like in America, if everyone spoke a different language in all 50 states, we'd have problems.
I agree.
So America is not that much different from Africa. There's 54 nations in Africa. There's 50 states in America. Those states
fuck that up.
Can I?
Bro, you can't compare nature to states, bro.
All right.
Yeah, you stretched that all the way out.
That nigga said the states.
Had to roll you back in a little bit, yo.
Now
you on the soapbox.
We're going down a non sequitur and a red herring, because the only reference to Wazungu, why that was made, was because you was trying to claim that we engage in the practices of the Wazungu when you're the one that listens to one discredited pseudo Wazungu. So you were not on here trying to teach anyone Swahili. You were trying to defame and decharacterize us as pseudo killers for engaging in scientific literacy. So I don't understand where you're now trying to switch it up as if you were on here trying to engage in Swahili as a language for the benefit of the community, other than trying to discredit us by saying we follow the quote unquote Wazungu.
I think you were caught up in arguing.
So your whole diatribe right now is a complete red herring and a non sequitur to the whole point and the whole conversation.
What's the whole point?
Why is you trying to go down this rabbit hole?
You gotta let him talk.
Understand.
Let him talk.
Yeah, I just be
Cedric, Ankh asked me where I was. Ankh asked me where I was. Y'all started to make fun of an African language, so that's what that has. That there's no point in argument in that. So I don't know why you trying to be in conflict. He asked me about where I was. and then he made fun of an African language. So I was just explaining why.
I didn't make fun of it.
So
I
is
just,
it
I
okay?
know how
So
you
it's
do.
not okay to learn an African language. But if I
never
would have
said it
said,
wasn't.
but
okay to
okay,
learn
so I
African
don't
language.
understand.
I don't see nothing wrong with learning.
Are y'all Africans?
No, I'm African American.
All right. What does the African American mean?
Meaning that my ancestors got robbed, enslaved, and kidnapped, brought to
Okay,
America.
so
I don't know. Let me finish. I don't know exactly where I come from, right? Because we will never realize that point. That's over with. What I do know is my ancestors came from certain regions in Africa. And
right.
I'm black and I'm proud. And they died in all the wars in America, World War I, World War II. Great leaders, culture moving like a motherfucker. So I'm
All right.
proud, right, to be an African American.
So
And
with
not
a
only
capital,
but a black African American.
Brother
And,
Lex.
all right,
So hold on. So I recognize my ancestry in Africa many, many moons ago.
okay.
Right? I'm not ashamed of that. Remember, I'm the guy, I'm the dude. I'm the dude to speak out, right, for Africa.
You're
But
not ashamed, but you got a
hold
problem.
on. But I'm not, see, this is where the rubber meets the road. I'm not an advocate for flammery using that against me. That's all.
How is learning
and
Swahili?
we already have a very beautiful vernacular too.
How is
Because
learning
American
Swahili?
Hold on, Lex. Hey, Lex, would you say a person with hold on. Would you say an African is a person with African ancestry?
Hold
on. You can answer that question for me. Real quick. Would you say a person that's African is a person with African ancestry? Yes or no? Yes or no?
African is a person with.
African
if you have
ancestry.
African, I mean,
yes or no, nigga?
Why I gotta be a nigga, man?
Because you is yes or no?
Oh,
I'm not sure, brother.
Is a person that's African a person with African ancestry? That's an easy. That's
brother. If you don't want to be African, we ain't got to argue.
Yes or no, bro? I'm asking you the question.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, so
why don't you know that? You the genius. You the most smartest nigga in the room right now, right?
If I was Italian,
you don't say this.
Nobody would have a problem with me saying I want to learn.
On this show, you done said before that you the smartest motherfucker in the world.
Hey, the cussing. We got to chill the cussing. The cussing ain't
My
gonna work.
bad. You say you the smartest person in the world. How you don't know
you got some built up animosity against Lex, huh? Dang, homie.
Man.
I mean, it's just you know what I mean.
So anyway, now that that's out the way, nobody's forced to learn a language. I think it's a deep psychological issue that black people take an issue with someone learning an African language, especially when we done
you going off
learn
the
Spanish, French,
I asked
all
you
other types.
if a person with African ancestry was African, yo.
Can I
ask you?
Can I finish, bro?
Nah, because you going into some other stuff.
Okay. What is your question, brother?
Are you African?
Yes, I'm African.
And what makes you African is because you have African ancestry, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what makes a person African is a person with African ancestry, right?
No, that's not all that makes you African.
Wow.
What makes a person what they are, because it's not just your genes, that's a big part of it, of course, but it is your cosmology. If you have ancestry in Africa, come on, bro.
So if you have Africa,
hold on, I'm still answering your first.
If you have ancestry in Africa, you're not African.
I'm getting way more mature. They can't.
This is what you do when we calm with you. This is what you do. So you getting it back.
Okay, brother. So what makes African
in Africa? That should make you African, according to your logic from the past couple of years.
All right. Deal with my logic right now in the present. There's only one time. That's right now. The past and the future are illusions. Now, my brother, what makes you African?
What did you just say?
It's not just
the
your
past
genes.
and the future is losers. What the
man? Kick no policy.
He talking crazy right now. Go ahead.
What makes you African is not just your genes. It is your cosmology, it is your culture, it's your
We're not just African though. We come from Niger Congo. We come from Niger Congo population. We don't just come from just Africa. We come from a particular ethno-linguistic group.
Hey, can somebody get this dude off my tail for a second, bro?
Nah, bro. I'm on your head, bro. I'm high head. I'm like,
I
Yeah,
know
man.
that
You don't like it.
Damn,
be on
bro.
my tail, but at least come with something that's intelligent, bro. So let me just
It
finish.
is intelligent. You come on something with nothing that's not intelligent at all.
You got some hate in your heart, man. You need to let that go. It's
That's
just a
why
feeling,
he
King.
needs
You can get over
spirituality.
it.
Go ahead with
So,
that, Madame Chemist. Stop it.
I'm just telling you what's real. This is scientific, nigga. Get it.
No, I don't got no hate in
This
my
ain't
heart.
scientific. That man just said the
What's
past is
your
an
answer to the
illusion.
question? Hey, Madonna, what's your answer to the
But you
question?
say the past was an illusion, but the
How you
illusion is
having
the
a
past and the
scientific
future. We can't
conversation? You
see it.
just said the past is an
Madonna,
Because
illusion.
he being general, he don't even know
The
the
conversation died at that.
particular Africans that we come from. He just
All I'm
all over the
saying is,
place.
why won't these brother let Lex talk? That's it, man.
Hold on,
That's
let
crazy.
Madonna answer the
Madonna, the
question.
reason why I'm not gonna get
Madonna
mad
wants to
because I know that brother's spiritually undeveloped. And
That's the
so
first shot.
Oh my
the,
god.
Now
the
that's the
thing
natural
about
selection of fact.
hold
Y'all
on,
hear
I don't got no damn
Y'all hear the
spirit.
slim-
I
y'all
don't
hear
got no
the
spirit.
scam? Y'all
All
hear
right,
the
we bogged down. All right, nope, we bogged down. Hey, Sosa, what you got?
Throw it to me like that. I don't even know where to go from that shit.
Yeah, I got to bring you.
throw it to me. I want to throw
No
it
idea where to
I
go.
want to throw it
Then
to
we
him
gonna
and
come back
ask
to
him the
Lex.
question, yo.
No. We want to bait ahead. I like having fun, yo.
Yeah,
I want to
it
bait
was like
ahead. Shit.
let's get to
Kent
talking
got too
like
much kick though.
let's get to
Nah,
talking
Kent-
like food on the grill.
Kent want
Everybody
to kick
want
the
to
dough
cut a
all
piece
the
of meat.
time.
Let me get in there.
Nah, you
Kent
can't.
want to kick that dough all day, every day.
Yeah, Ken ain't going. I'm gonna let Ken go. I can't.
Nah,
like
but, I mean, I'm saying
I
overcoming
love it though.
we know this nigga. We know this dude Lex. So we know how he roll. We know he's flim flamming right now. We know he's soft talking. We know he's soft talking and being calm right now.
In order to have a good conversation, bro, we got to keep it that soft talk. Otherwise, we're gonna just be straight ignorant, man. We ain't gonna get nowhere with Congo.
Timid jumped
Yeah,
in.
don't make it it's
what
a
he
new
wants
day,
to
man.
do, what he wants to do, because he's spiritually undeveloped, is trigger me, so people can. You see what I'm saying? Why would someone be trying to do that? And that's what science. That's what material
How
science
you gonna
will
say
never be.
spiritually and developing the next
Hold
since
on,
you say it's
brother.
science, bro? They don't even make no damn sense.
That's what materialistic science can never teach you, is how to respect other human beings. Sometimes you'll never learn that from a microscope.
Nope.
And that's why
We done-
spirituality is important.
So
Teach that nigga Lex.
but you can even learn that, Lex. If you come on here and you start
Whoa.
to
Yeah, you can't learn that from a microscope, brother.
And this is why we keep
Not from a
saying, bro,
microscope,
like
nigga.
when you carry a conversation
bro.
with Lex, bro,
and then
you can't
you
just run
interject.
up there just swinging nunchucks
Yeah.
and throwing
And then you
rocks
say-
and think you will come through anything.
He on the wrong channel. That's the problem.
And then you say,
you gotta approach the conversation with us. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you armed with the right weaponry, bro. Otherwise, you're gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes y'all fight against things that's not that you shouldn't even fight against.
You talking to me?
It's material.
We talking to
Well,
you.
you're looking crazy because you didn't let the brother talk.
Hold up, what was that? I'm
when
trying to
you
understand
reference
what the
when
brother
you
was saying.
reference science and when you reference material type of science, that means you do not understand what science is. Science is fundamentally materialism, the exploration of the natural world. So you're wrong off the jump just by not comprehending what is coming out of your own mouth. But I'm not going to let it go that you're being disingenuous. You were not attempting to teach or engage in any Swahili. You were using one particular term in a derogatory sense. So don't come on this panel now and pretend that
You're
we
talking
were
about
questioning.
something totally
Let
different.
me finish. That we were questioning, and then is it wrong to learn an African language? That's some bullshit, and you know it. No one here
Yeah, we
objects
weren't
to
saying that.
learning an African language. Now, creating that straw man or creating that red herring for us to chase, I'm not gonna allow it, Lex.
You're offended by Wazungu. I'm gonna say to you.
No, I was not offended. What
I'm gonna
we
say to
proved,
you, Samahani, brother.
what we proved,
Sorry.
what we proved in the last
Hey, DQ, yo came back with more Swahili words. Yo, we really don't understand.
Samahani.
What
Y'all
we
just learned
established
a
in the
new word
last
in
vortex.
Swahili.
See what I
Hold
mean?
Samahani.
See what
All
I
right,
mean?
yeah. Hold on, everybody stop for a minute. Hey, hold on, everybody chill. Look, you know I like to have fun. Lex, you being disingenuous.
Yes,
No one actually said that we shouldn't learn an African language. The wild part was you brought back the old-fashioned shit. well, yo, we gotta have an African language. You gotta speak African language. That was wild. We already passed that stage. You know, that's the wildest concept ever, yo. So
I mean,
you can learn French. Hold on, you can learn French, Spanish, and all that. That's fine. You know, I would tell kids to learn Spanish because you know you can make a lot of money speaking Spanish in the United States now, right? But if you want to learn German, Swahili, I think that's cool. But the wild thing was when you said you want first, you really said, I heard it, you really said you want all African Americans to learn that language. You said that. I think that's wild. Hold on. I think people that want to do trade and commerce, businessmen, right, should have a wide range of linguistic skills to deal with international trading partners, not just Africa. So
all right,
that's my I'm not mad. I'm not tripping. Trust me.
Brother. But you're the one being disingenuous.
How?
Because I never said that we should only learn Swahili. I'm saying as African Americans, it would be beneficial and honorable for us to at least have an African language under our belt and a language that belongs to us.
All right, stop.
That don't mean hold on, brother.
I heard you.
That language don't belong to us.
Hold on, everybody, stop. Hold on.
Hold on, because
you can't go super long.
You got to get a full meaning. You got to get full understanding of where I'm coming from.
I know where you're coming from, Lex.
No, you don't. You don't know yet. Most people in Africa speak 3 or 4 languages. So I'm not saying that learning Swahili is the only language. I'm saying that African Americans, we have learned every other language on earth, but we never, and that shows you it's something subconsciously and it's a deep self-hate. Because just talking about an African language, people should get excited about it as African Americans. Like, yeah, that's a great idea.
We heard you. Lex, we got the gist of what you're saying. And that's the part when we say you're scamming.
Scamming.
That's why you scamming right there. Everything you just say. Hold on, Lex, it's my turn.
To say I like
Swahili.
Yeah, no. Me
Lex,
studying Swahili.
Lex, hold on, brother. If we're talking about having international trade partners, right? And you digging into a particular country in Africa to speak a certain language, it would benefit you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I learned so much about.
Just let me finish for a minute.
See,
but for you,
that's why they don't never.
Hold on. No, yo, the scam is
you don't let the whole
nigga.
thing
I heard you, and I was quiet. Now let me speak. Come on, be fair. I'm quiet. I'm with you. I'm saying I know when you scamming though. It's a sophisticated scam. But we all been scammed before with that message of the Africa. That's not a reality. The reality is, Lex, that we're no longer continental Africans. We're a whole nother ethnic group, different shared experiences, bro. It's different now. It's 400-500 years later, and you can't keep doing that. That's not you're lying to people with that. That's what the elders taught us. Hold on. Us being African ain't moved us no damn where. Us understanding our environment in North America pushes us forward now. If one so chooses to look back in the past and grab something and honor that, that's cool. But you can't say that's going to give you an advantage. That's not true. Matter of fact, in the debate I brought out that black people think it's important to recognize they black. That ain't got nothing to do with Africa, dog. If that's the point, all humans come from Africa. And African history is generally important anyway. That's what we saying, bro. But to act like we're going to gain special grip on life because we study that's nonsense. Now, if you to say study Africa in the condition now and see what's going on, but the ancient shit is over with, dog. They clearly the way they did business put them in a position to lose. It's clear. It's clear though. So don't teach me how to lose, Joe.
What you're doing is misrepresenting.
No, I'm not misrepresenting. That's exactly what you're saying. Lex, you're making it seem like it's the cream of the crop to learn this shit. And I'm telling you, no, bro.
All right. First of all,
that's what you was promoting right now. Like, hey, all African must learn African. No, hell no. We can learn French. But that shit, come on, yo. Like, you can't, you doing the same thing that got us in trouble. That's what got us in trouble over here, yo. That's why people want to be Hebrews, Native Americans. You want to be continental. You're not a continental African, yo. We're ethnically totally different, yo. It's a whole. Trust me, dog. Everybody want to play this fake game. I can't play it with you, Lex. You, matter of fact, you late. I've been played the card you played. That's the part that's wild to me. You used to cuss me out for that, Lex. Remember?
You're not playing the same cards I'm
Lex,
playing.
you is. Lex, I used to tell people go to Africa, learn. Lex, this me you talking to. Me and you different, yo. We done had you used to cuss me out for saying what you just said. Come on, dog.
Listen, bro.
No, am I wrong? Come on, Lex. You gotta be honest, yo. It's all on tape.
You're right, brother. See, my maturity is gonna allow me to say, you know what, you're right, bro. Let's move on. Because you're not gonna listen to me. So you're right, brother.
No, don't say I'm right. Just to talk another 25, 30 minutes. Say I'm right because you know damn well I'm right. We can all go back on tape. My whole starting off point was Africa.
For learning Swahili and talking about Africa.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but the emphasis you put on this shit is cap, like the youngsters say. You capping now.
What am I? Okay, all right. Well,
yeah, just because somebody learn,
put it like
you can learn Swahili, and if you ain't going to Africa, usually it don't make sense. But if you learn, I'm saying that African American children, if they learn Spanish, will put more money in their damn pocket than if they learn Swahili. That's where the rubber meet the road at, bro. Now what? Yeah. Now prove me wrong, and I'm gonna shut up and let you talk yourself to death to somebody else cut you off.
Eso es la verdad, porque
they cut you off immediately.
Si te habla español, te puedes hablar más primero, ¿tú entiendes? Por eso mis hijos se hablan español y también ze spreken Nederlands, want dat is de Europese taal. Als ze naar Nederland gaan, dan moeten ze altijd een andere taal kunnen spreken. Antobomesa. You can show me that man di papi ko na kitambe. Pero minta kere po to comprender me si.
Many Sylvester, give them Sylvesters along, brother.
Papi hopi idioma. Ya acaba mabacha 4 bom.
Let's make it intelligible for the people.
Hold on. All he said was, because I know that language too. All he said was what it do. That's all he
said. I'm not pushing it on, y'all. That's my personal thing. I decided to embark on the African language. If y'all have a problem with that,
nope, not at all. Nope, nobody has a problem with you.
Nobody had a problem with it.
Nope.
And you weren't trying to teach when you were up here referring to us as Ozungu. Now we know it's a Swahili word, and it means the white man. But that's about as much teaching as you were doing with that word.
Let me give you a little bit more
get the disingenuousness that you're up here pretending that you were on the panel using Wazungu as an attempt to teach us anything. Again, I'm going to reiterate the point. You were trying to say that we follow the white man when the end of the day, the show ended with ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.
All right,
Lex follows the white man.
All right, brother. You're very condescending and all that. I'm more mature.
We're going around the pound. All right. This is what we're gonna do. No. Hey, Lex.
To that real
Lex,
quick?
we're gonna do this. Lex, I'm gonna let
you.
Hold on,
I just got one thing to say.
No, I'm gonna let you talk. Listen, I'm gonna throw some ground rules down. This what we not gonna do. We had our fun, right? You cannot address everybody. We're gonna go around in the panel, let everybody speak, get your turn. You don't get a chance to go back and forth with everybody because it ain't about that, yo. You ain't that slick. So we're just gonna let everybody talk. I'm gonna let you go first. Be mindful. We don't want a damn lecture. So as soon as you start repeating yourself, we gotta move to the next person.
Okay.
All right. We cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, Lex, go for Lex. Remember, do not try to convert us.
Okay.
Just say what you need to say about Swahili, whatever you're doing, and then we're gonna keep the conversation. But we got to, yo. And I appreciate you coming on, yo. I do.
Yeah.
Right. We've been fighting for years, and it's cool. I just don't want people to think that all of a sudden you Jesus Christ, peace around this motherfucker. Niggas just shooting at you because you just shot at us all the time. So they just shot at you first. That's all. So everybody, if you new to the show, we shooting at the nigga first. That's all.
Okay.
That's all. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
But this is what I mean by context. The word Wazungu doesn't just mean white man. The word Wazungu is rooted in the word that means wanderer. Because when the enemies were coming into Africa, that's how the people viewed them as like Hebrews. Means the same thing almost. Wazungu. And they were describing these wandering people that was invading in their joint. And it's like they didn't have a home. You know what I'm saying? It became synonymous with white man. But it also represents a viewpoint. So when I was saying Wazungu, it wasn't just me trying to be insulting, meaning that you know, it's almost like the Lion King. You know what I'm saying? You take a lion, the nigga was raised by a damn bird or something, and he forget who he is. He's Wazungu in mind. He's wandering. He's lost his space. So when I call black people Wazungu, it has the same connotation because it doesn't just mean white man. So when we look at our viewpoint on life, what I'm saying, I feel personally, it may not be true. Y'all have adopted the viewpoint on life according to Western civilization. That's why I call you Wazungu.
Not a problem. I'm a proud black American.
No, it
that
has
was
nothing
damn
to
near
do. See,
compliment.
don't fool me with the. I'm not talking about.
No. I'm not fooling you. Listen.
I'm a
listen
proud
to me.
black American too, bro.
No, I can't tell, nigga. I can't.
But hold on, see how you derailed that and you made it something
Part
else.
of being
as
a
if
black
I'm
American is adopting American culture, bro.
Hold on.
All right, now.
But when you say you're a proud American, that has nothing to do.
Proud black American.
All right.
Not just an American, but a black American with shared experiences, bro.
Being a black American, even black America has a different viewpoint on life than the regular ways of Western civilization. We still
No, we got some difference. We got a lot of differences.
For example, give an example, Lex.
Just like there's different, for instance, black Christianity is different from European Christianity. For instance,
in what way?
Man, come on.
When you look at Martin Luther King was an American, but what he was doing was different, and it was going against the status quo at the time. You know what I'm saying? So Western civilization brought in materialism, you know, in terms of, okay, everything's just material, there's no spirit. That's Western. Can I finish, brother, so y'all can understand?
Exactly.
Well, I'm coming from. So earlier, Ankh was talking of, this is what I mean. I'm gonna be brief. Was talking about.
You already passed your time, yo. We got you. You kind of shifted to a couple points. I thought you were going. Sosa asked you a strong question. What's the difference? We didn't all got flim flam. We got a different Christianity. Once we studied, we realized shit. Depending on where you went, all black churches don't holler and scream. We different now, though, Lex. You bringing back Lex. You can't get Lex. Come on, yo. We got Jehovah's Witnesses. You got Seventh-day Adventists black. You got Catholics that's black. You got Baptists howling, screaming. You got, I done been in church and don't nobody do none of that.
I mean, the reason MLK would have been successful because there was already a ready-made pool of Christians who was already supporters when he arrived.
You do realize Christians had
Christians all over the world. Like
it was black Americans.
He was already there.
Man, y'all got so much growing to do. It was black Americans who actually shaped the morality of America through the black church. Remember, hold on, brother. Christians had us in slavery.
Are you saying? Yo, do you know what you just said?
I can agree with that to some degree, but you still had other Christians that were not on that. You had the Quakers who were on that. You had Quakers that already had anti-slavery ideas woven into their religion.
Brother, you know what your problem is?
Okay, now we on my problem. So now you're making it personal. We have a conversation.
Brother, calm down. Just have a convo. I listen to you all the time. And this is the problem with Western civilization. You have a very compartmentalized approach to life and conversation. So you'll hear somebody say one thing and you'll hop on that and you swallow the camel and strain the neck.
That's Sosa you talking to.
Yeah, we was talking about history.
Swallow the camel and do what?
We were talking about history. I was talking about historical accuracy. I ain't talking about nothing.
The camel and strain the neck. What did he say?
You never heard that before.
All right, let's Sosa talk. We're gonna come back to you. Hold on.
So but Sosa, hold on, Sosa. What I mean by, are you telling me that there's not something called Western civilization?
Of course.
They have a viewpoint on life.
No,
and their viewpoint and their
we was talking about Christianity at first, then you kind of moved the goalpost or something else.
Lex, don't get frustrated. There's a lot of people on the panel. You're just not.
All right, well, y'all go on and talk. I'll jump in. in some other time.
Yeah.
Because
all right, so now you want to leave because
no,
you
I'm
can't
saying I'm
dominate.
here, but I'm not gonna hop on.
Yo, we let you elucidate.
Y'all are
3
being
different
trying
points,
to trigger me, bro.
and you still
Good one,
feel like you
elucidate. I
didn't
like
get
that,
your
Chef.
shit off.
I like that, Chef. Elucidate. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
Y'all got it, bro. Elucidate me.
but you feel like you didn't get your thing off, and now when somebody else want to talk, you want to jump off the panel. You
I
don't
didn't
want to
say
hear
I was
nobody but
jumping off.
yourself. That's not even fair, though, bro.
I didn't say I was jumping off the panel.
Okay,
I
my
said
bad.
go ahead.
Go ahead,
And maybe
Sus.
y'all jump in.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
because
I know it's not like what he's saying is just totally off the cuff. It's in that Pan-African paradigm that we
yeah.
It's not Pan. See what I'm saying?
I'm not. So I'm just saying, like,
it has nothing. What I was saying has nothing.
Lex,
to
you
do
gotta
with
let me get it out, bro.
It's not your turn no more.
Gotta let me get it out, and I'm gonna be brief. I'm not want to be long. Within the Pan-African paradigm, there's an ideology there, and within that ideology, there's a particular crossroads where we where we diverge from, bro. So there's always gonna be that type of we're gonna reject certain parts of that, bro. That's
put
all
me
it
in
is.
the first of all. You put me in the paradigm.
No, we're moving on to the next
brother,
person.
Are you a Pan-African?
I'm a humanist. I'm a humanist.
You're not a humanist.
Hold on.
No.
I'm done. I'm done.
If you're a humanist, what's a Wazungu then?
I'm done, yo.
Anyway, next person.
Now you playing, man. Go ahead, Kent.
He's a humanist. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yo, come on, I'm done. Kent, go ahead, man.
All I wanted to say is Lex Scammon.
Now you cap line. I'm gonna call it cap line.
All
Go
I
ahead,
Pan-African like a month ago.
All I wanted to say was Lex Scammon. He running.
Y'all are disrespectful, man. Y'all
you
a lot of grown.
my time, no, brother.
Now we disrespectful.
All right, hold on. Lex Scammon. He running away from Cedric. You know what I'm saying? Cedric been on his ass, is behind the whole time, and he running, and he making it seem like Cedric running, but he the one that's really running. But anyway, anybody catch a body tomorrow on the pseudo killers too? Just for
I've been waiting. I mean, Cedric.
Hold on, Lex. You know what I mean? Appreciating the Godkilla, man, for everything you done started out here, man. And shit, but let's keep it moving, man.
Yeah, we keeping it moving, yeah.
Okay.
Madon Kemet, what's up?
Yo, what up, man? What's popping? I mean, y'all want some smoke? I mean, what's happening? The brother, what the brother name was? Parks or something. No, Frank. What was his? He just left. I don't know his name. Not Kent, but the other guy. Rust or Brass, that's what it was.
I want to give him that spirituality smoke in a reasonable way without anybody getting disrespectful or crazy.
Yeah.
Can I ask some questions now?
No, we Chef gotta go next, Brass gotta go, and Cedric gotta go. Then we can get back to you.
Not that spirituality already. Remember that consciousness and spirituality? Remember we did those?
Yeah, we did it already. You already got beat up and lost. But go ahead, Madon.
Yeah, man. The brother Brass, I want to bring up. So when you say you no longer hold him in high regard for his Oswald Kwesi and some of the other master teachers that brought information that your ass learned from. So why do you think you got to have the audacity?
Hold on. You want me to answer your question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Show some respect.
Hold on, was he finished asking the question?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing. Hey, I ain't hear nothing after your ass. Listen.
I'm just saying, right?
No.
You claim you learn from a lot of these master teachers.
I know, but you starting it off bad.
I didn't say
if I go bad, I'm gonna look crazy.
No, bro, I'm just saying because you would take the shot earlier, but see, when I shoot back, it's a problem.
I just was talking. Go ahead, bro. Finish.
You
just
took a lot of shots earlier. I took them shots.
Finish your question.
I took them shots. I had on a vest the whole time. I took them shots.
All right, boss.
But no, so you was asking me about the master teachers, and I was telling you that it's all a stepping stone for us to learn and just to get us to a certain point. Not that we gotta follow them like a cult, but all the information puts you in a different paradigm. So why do you have me? Why is it a problem that I don't call them pseudo?
Okay, just so we're clear, I never used the word pseudo, and this is why. I don't know enough about Ashraf Kwesi. We don't. I think y'all think we just run around calling everybody pseudo. I didn't say he was pseudo. I said he was wrong. Wrong and pseudo is two different things. My only issue is you could believe
not
whatever
in this
you want.
community. It ain't.
No, maybe
in
to
this
y'all
community,
it ain't,
when you
but to
wrong,
us,
you're pseudo.
Let him respond, madam.
All right, my bad. You right.
Nah, but the thing is like, well, whatever. But that's my point. I'm not saying he's pseudo. I don't know enough about him. I'm not learned enough in his craft to say he's pseudo. I just know at this point in 2023, he's wrong. Like a lot of these old elders, y'all revere. Dr. Ben, all of them, great people for their time. But as soon as you say anything against them, it's like you beating up on a senior citizen, and it's the difference.
Right. No, it's not that. It's just like you see how white people hold their scholars in high regard. Some of us just hold them in high regard. Not saying the information can't be challenged, but it's a
They
way to
hold
do
their
it.
scholars in high regard.
Yeah.
Scholars.
Yeah.
Right, but it's still a way to
These are
do it.
scholars. Hold
You
on,
know,
hold on.
I
Now, let me
mean,
ask
I
you a
heard
question.
people say crazy shit out here,
Their
bro.
scholars
No,
get
no.
To each
challenged.
his own, though. To each his own.
No,
You know what I
but
mean?
listen.
no
No,
point do
and
they
just so we
put
can keep it on
Alexander
a
Graham Bell ahead of goddamn
yeah,
Steve
just so
Jobs.
we can keep it on a
They
cool
leave them
level.
the way
Listen,
they
just
are.
because I understand where you're coming from, a lot of people ask that question. But let me say this to you, bro. Black people, for the most part, are the only people that use our entertainers, our people that came up with something at some point and try to start calling them leaders. You trying to compare these people to
I never
scholars?
called no one a leader.
Okay,
I only said
you're
a
right.
master teacher. That's it. I said a master teacher
Shit.
in their own lane,
Master
come up with
I don't know.
information
That's
He
tough.
don't
See,
that
even
he's a
know what
master
that
teacher,
is.
but he's not a leader.
I need a definition of a master teacher.
Yeah. That's wild.
I
well,
don't know why
someone
y'all think it's
someone
cool
who
to
studied a
disrespect
master teacher. You
elders.
asked the question. A master teacher is someone who studied
Oh,
in
this
an
your
art or
definition.
craft of something and can elaborate on it and enlighten you in certain ways within that
In
information.
Unc's voice, you
That's
made
it.
that up.
So, hey,
I mean, that's
is
just the
Uncle
bottom line. I
Uncle
just
Master
did
Teacher
straight.
Madon?
I kept it
Madon.
ghetto. You know what I'm
Is Uncle
saying?
Master Teacher?
Yeah, he's a master teacher.
Oh shit.
Bye.
Oh,
Unc,
You know why?
you done went pseudo.
You know why? Because
You a
Unc been in his
master
own.
teacher.
Hold on. Unc been in his own lane, right? He been in his own lane,
Master
teaching what
teacher.
he teach, and
Hey,
he got a following. So
you
he's the teacher.
stamped him, bro.
And there's people, there's people in the chat that be like, Unc, I learned a lot from you. I've
You
seen this on
stamped
different
him.
platforms.
Yeah.
So
When we
He's
talk
a
I'm not
master.
caping. I'm just giving the brother his
Yeah,
props.
you stamped us. So when we talk about master teachers, we got to put Unc in there with master
my
teacher.
God.
We got to
Yeah,
stamp.
in this day and time, yeah, the brother done put in
Let's
his
get
work.
it. Let's
Shit
get
done
I've been
it.
went
knowing Unc since
spiritual.
the liberation.
I
I've been
like
knowing
that.
Unc since the liberation unit.
I
You know what I
like
mean?
that. I like that.
Oh,
I
that's
like
right. That's where the hell I know you from, yo.
Yeah, because Chief brought me in the liberation unit way back. This is when it first started. You know, all that shit.
Ah, now you lying. See how he lying?
No, I'm not, bro.
Why no
It's
no
not a lie.
damn lip.
Master
No.
teachers change generations, man.
We need a definition for master teacher.
Hold on,
What I'm
Lexi. You
saying
trying to
is,
take Unc just got crowned
I
master
just
teacher. You
said
trying to take
Yeah,
it
you gonna
back
take
from
my master teacher
in
status?
less than 3 minutes?
Want to give him the
Can we
crown.
have a moment of ceremonial
Lex, am I a
honoring?
master teacher or not?
no.
See?
Oh
See what
man,
I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
cold blooded.
No.
We
I
let
had
the
it for
damn
3 minutes. I
parade
ain't
get
had it for
going.
3 minutes, man. That's wild.
Snatched
You
it off.
never
You
had it.
slapped it off your head.
He
You never
slapped
had
up. So why ain't a master teacher, Lex?
You haven't reached that level where, see, if you look at someone like John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, they not only had information, but they had the thing that people miss about the master teachers is their character. John Henry Clark, I never ever seen him speak out of term, cuss, be disrespect. He was a gentleman, bro, and a scholar.
So that's what makes
You
you
know
a
what I'm
master
saying? That
teacher, that
not
you're a
only
gentleman.
that, so it was their
Dr.
character
Ben would cuss your ass out.
I
see,
know, yo. I was about to say Dr. Ben cuss you out. So I don't know.
And
I cuss yo.
yeah, but it's a lot. It ain't the same as the hood stuff y'all do, and
Yeah, but
they
hold
they
on.
they
Listen,
affected their teachings.
Hey,
And this is what I'm
hold
saying.
on,
that's
bro.
wild. I don't
Y'all are
think
like
a
What you
master
mean by
ungrateful.
the hood stuff
Damn.
we do?
Why
What
is
you
Lex
talking
speaking?
about?
Yeah, y'all haven't
Nah,
got.
y'all gotta stop letting them send these little shots and
Yeah,
keep talking. What you mean?
Yeah,
what
man,
hood
those are
You
stuff
gotta
we
if
do?
have
it's
thick skin, man.
anybody's
You gotta
turn,
have
it's
thick
Chef's
skin,
turn.
bro.
Why is Lex speaking?
Chef,
No, this ain't thick skin. It's just they like to disrespect and keep talking. Do that on another channel.
Hold on, that is not disrespect.
That is
Lex,
disrespect.
I was being direct in telling you exactly what it is. Like,
yeah, you.
So
you
what is the
started
hood
talking,
stuff we
we
do?
realized you
Explain.
didn't have a real
What's the
measure
hood
what a
stuff
master
we
teacher
do?
was. Yeah, we realized that your standard for master teacher was wow. I don't know.
okay, that's cool.
But if I had to say it, I would say that John Henry Clark.
Right.
I would say that John Jackson and John Henry Clark, right? I would put them in that status. I wouldn't quite put Dr. Ben there. You know what I'm saying? I aspire to be like a Dr. Ben though with upgraded information. I like the way he did that shit. He did that shit real gangster. Yeah, but you know, a master teacher is probably very subjective though.
Very subjective.
Yeah, it's subjective. So I don't know why you took mine away for damn. I only had it for
quick. Like he ain't even let you.
Why?
You got some hate in
I
your heart.
remember,
We didn't even get a ceremonial speech.
I remember the
ceremonial. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I remember the time period.
That's because he got some hate in his heart. That's
his
what
main references were coming from Dr. Ben. So what I'm saying is, if
I still
you
make
feel,
references for Dr. Ben.
Right.
This shit that he got right on, I talk about it.
Brother, let me
John Jackson, the shit they got wrong, I talk about it.
All right,
and
brother.
Diop's the same way, yo. I don't.
If you feel like you have upgraded information,
of course I did.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But
of course I did though.
But what I'm saying is,
and we did it together. I didn't all do it by myself though. That's the great part. Matter of fact, we got such a high level conversation on the brain. Me and Sosa been talking about the brain psychology, right? And Kent and them, the shit is off the chain at this point, yo. So everybody is adding a piece. The community never talked. Hold on, bro. The community never talked about shit we talked about. I listened to all of that.
I introduced that stuff to the community. The brain, metaphysics, quantum physics, psychology. Bro, y'all wasn't even talking about quantum physics.
Lex, let me talk. Lex, let me finish.
But I don't want to get into ego
Lex,
stuff.
let me finish.
We never heard of you, Lex.
Lex, we never heard of that from you. We heard pseudoisms at high levels. Now you got me hot now. I'm talking about a scientific conversation without mixing and matching shit. That's the type of conversations I'm talking about right now. Okay. So you introduce wild pseudo conversations, bro. Mixing and matches pieces from real shit and that's what you did.
That's why they slapping you upside your god.
So the point I'm trying to make here is that
Cedric just did.
What I'm saying is, what the point I want to make here without howling and screaming, yo, is that we talk about subjects, yo, right? That the community before us was unable to talk about it because they black allergy got in the fucking way. So we actually represent the first generation, yo, that has separated, yo, our science from the rest of the shit. That's the difference right there, yo. We don't view science as being white man. We view science as being a totality human movement, period. By the time we become modern science, it's Western science, but Western science, if you say Western science, if you really read, you encapsulate Islam, right? What they added to science, the Greeks, what they added to science, right? And then they tell you that they get that, right, dealing with Egypt. So it's a working thing, bro, to get to modern science. Okay. So the whole Western culture thing and all that, man, like I'm an African American, dog. Come on, yo, I might eat a turkey, dog, yo. What you talking about? I might eat some fried chicken, yo. I ain't eat no fufu. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping off American culture. Right. You the one embarrassed about American culture. Nigga, we fought in every war in America. We built this motherfucker, dog.
Straw man.
So I'm not running around here running from that.
Man,
right? Everybody trying to get up in this piece. No, you cannot ask me nothing because we won't go to chef. The point I want to make here, we represent the first generation that's actually not embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? With being black Americans. And actually it's not embarrassing saying you making that shit up about Africa. We're not embarrassed for that. Because half of that fake ass African history y'all niggas learned was fake shit. And I know it, nigga. This shit wasn't real. It wasn't going through the lens of anthropology, bro. It's a way to critique that shit. Y'all, they wasn't doing it, nigga. The black algae killed the whole thing. And I'm saying it, yo. The shit was not accurate. That's why half of us ended up in cults, half of us end up flying through the air. It was not authentic African history, bro. It was some. All of them said the All Max was African, nigga. That shit wasn't authentic.
They see, that's
Come
a good
on,
point.
man.
That's a good point, because look, the problem with Lex is he looks in the mirror and he's ashamed of himself.
He ashamed.
My bad. Go ahead, Chef.
Go
ahead, Chef.
Go ahead, Chef.
Oh, that's y'all funny as hell.
That's the immaturity I'm talking about. That y'all
All right, man. Let Chef go. Be mature and let Chef go. It's his turn.
Oh, yeah, two things. First, the master teacher thing. It's crazy for me that, and nobody on here actually claimed, we all had, well, everybody who spoke on the master teacher thing had different master teachers and different criteria for being the master teacher. But then we have to lean back on Western academia. The people that we read now, as nobody is in questioning whether these people are credentialed and doctored. So they didn't went through the rigors. There's a criteria there, right? The master teacher thing, we getting into the Seiko realm where it's starting to be spiritual.
Thank
feel
you.
me?
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, it lends to more cultish type of behavior, because a master teacher, from how I see it, academics can be challenged, right? It seems like a master teacher can't be challenged, right? People getting their feelings when a master teacher get challenged, right? An academic can always, they lend it, their cachet is built off of the fact that they can be critiqued at all times. You dig what I'm saying? But so that's the master teacher thing. Y'all will never hear me get in that unless I'm playing, right? If you hear me talk about a master teacher, trust me, I'm joking.
Brother, how long have you been studying?
No, it's somebody else's turn. It's Brad's turn. And
hold on,
but Brad,
no, bro. I laid down a rule and said, yo, we're gonna go in line, then come
Y'all
back to
didn't
you.
follow
Think
it
about
with me, but go ahead, brother.
Right.
Hold on.
I never really finished with Madon.
Right,
I just
go
want
ahead,
to
Brad.
say I just want to say to Madon.
Then you next. Then
I never finished with Madon. Madon, you sound like a good brother, bro. You sound like a good brother, bro. It don't really matter. I ain't trying to make you feel no kind of way or nothing like that. It's just that's just my opinion. Whatever you want to believe, you know what I mean, is what you want to believe. It's just when people say terms like master teacher, when people say terms like elder and stuff like that, those are terms that, like, to me, I don't look at them as terms of reverence. I look at them as terms of protection. As soon as you start saying master teacher, you can't say nothing else about them. As soon as you say they're elder, you can't critique their work. You can't say nothing. That's what I meant by beating up a senior citizen. So it's nothing against you. I want to be clear, because a lot of times people feel like this stuff is personal. This ain't. I'm personal against all pseudos.
No, I never take it personal, man. I've been on these
policy.
No,
So
man,
yeah,
I've
it's
been
all
on
good.
these
You
panels
sound,
for years, bro.
yeah, you sound
No, I
like a
don't take
good
it personal.
brother. So I want to
But
keep it that way. I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't like when people use the term Darwin is a master teacher. But everybody, you can, and here's the thing, you know why? Because people have been trying to kill it for years, and evolution still stands. That's a master teacher.
Well, the thing about it, right? A master teacher, right? We got to look at what they produced, how they taught
evolution.
it, and things of that nature. So to me, a master teacher is one, like I said, who was in their lane teaching and bringing forth information, whether people saw it as pseudo or whatever. They was in that field of realm. Like, some people didn't agree with Bobby Hemmett, some didn't agree with Brother Dawood, some didn't agree with Bill Valentine. But what I'm saying, a master teacher, meaning they was good at their craft and they brought enlightenment. And it was just a stepping stone for us to come to this point where we at now.
But Madon, wouldn't you agree?
So
when you use,
the master teachers can be, the master teachers are not above correction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I see it.
You say they could be teaching real science or fake science, though? That's kind of what
exactly.
I'm saying.
See,
they're
that's
not
what I'm
above
saying.
correction.
No, but listen.
Hold on.
What I'm saying is, go ahead. What I'm saying.
You gotta let Madon answer that. Like
I'm just saying, like, okay, let's say what Bobby Hemmett, let's say what Bobby brought, right? They say Bobby was pseudo and stuff like this. I'm telling you what I'm giving you. I'm giving it to you. Just hold on.
Let me
okay, like when we look at Bobby, just say
take
Bobby.
over from me,
right?
I gotta
you hear me. Hey, it's either you saying they can.
Let's look at Bobby, right? A lot of people feel as though Bobby.
Come on, man. You
brother, you asked me to explain it. I'm explaining it.
They can either teach science or
Madon, we're not doing that, Bobby.
Hold on, Godkilla.
We ain't even playing. Hey, yo, hold up my ass, Madon. We not even doing the Bobby Hemmett shit. The Phil Valentine.
Let him answer it real quick. You saying that they can either teach science or pseudoscience, and they can still be considered a master teacher? Is that what you're saying, Madon?
Yeah, we're not. It's subjective.
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. Yes, there were master teachers with their craft and how they brought it.
Man, stop it.
Craft.
It's subjective. We already figured it out. It's subjective, yo.
Right, exactly.
It's subjective. It's not an objective truth here, bro.
Which makes it conceptual and has nothing to do with reality.
Right.
It's just a term of endearment, man. That's all it is.
Thank you.
Exactly. It doesn't have any real value like you were portraying it to have, because if it's a term of endearment, doesn't mean that these people gave you correct information. So some of these stepping stones that you're talking about, they aren't really stepping stones. They are channels to an abyss.
Right? It was a stepping stone because you had to weigh it out to see if it was true or not. So it was a stepping stone for you to even for you to even get to the point to elaborate and see what was false.
I'm not.
Nah, I just had to correct him.
No, there's no correction in my statement. I'm fundamentally sound. You know why? Because I've been listening to everyone, and unlike everyone here, the moment that I came into the conscious community, I was purely entertainment. Just like I looked at Alex Jones, it was purely entertainment. I came into the conscious community, the things I'm hearing. I was looking at ancient aliens, and I'm hearing the same thing in the conscious community. I listened to Phil Valentine. The dude is wild. I'm scientifically literate, and I'm being entertained. The Godkilla shows up, and I'm like, okay, somebody talking some sense here. Because at this point in time, I've already accepted and used the term atheist. These are things that I'm common practice. I was always scientifically literate. I was done with religion at 14 because I was engaged in the sciences. The whole idea of a virgin birth was done for me. So this whole concept of religion, spookism with spookism, I engaged in them all. Watching the voodoo practices and smiling. I went and sit down, listen to the Hindu people, watching them meditate, and I would fall asleep. It's fun. But none of this astro traveling, none of this nonsense, been there, done that, explored it all, but from a very sound and scientific perspective. What are these people engaging in? Presuppositions, arbitrary, subjective attributes to these supernatural ideas, right? They have no bearing in reality. So when you call certain people master teachers, I need to question how you quantify that. But if it's a term of endearment, so be it. But some of these stepping stones lead you down an abyss where we see the results of it in real time in this community, which you can't deny. Now, let me go over to my brother Lex. He comes on these panels. He comes on these panels. My brother Lex comes on these panels and his confusion, mental confusion, because again, the skips he steps. He engages in a philosophical discussion for 10 seconds. Then he turns that into a half a scientific discussion, switches back up into a metaphysical conversation. He's using these terms, which are all rooted in Western philosophy, trying to undermine materialism. He does not fully understand that materialism, aka, is and leads to science, the study of the natural world. This is my brother's confusion. So when you hear terms like materialism versus dualism, which he engages in, you got to understand that conceptual, you have dualism. And when we deal with imperialism, empirical evidence, then you're in the realm of the natural world. So we conflate these two philosophical genres in ignorance and not fully understanding what we're talking about.
All right, what make mathematics work?
Can I respond to him?
My bad, Lex. Go ahead, Lex. My bad.
When materialism has its place in terms of what you say, the natural world, the things that we can measure away. Spirituality is dealing with the things that we can't see, measure, and weigh. All right, that's dealing with the unseen forces, and it's also dealing with becoming a better character. For instance, integrity. How much does it weigh?
I gotta cut you off.
See, don't just entertain me, bro. Don't
Gotta cut you off when you tell a blatant lie. Hold on now,
bro. Why?
I'm never gonna let you tell a blatant lie. You can say all the other stuff is fine until you said something about character or with that has nothing to do with the unseen world, bro, and all to do with one, biological chemicals, right, and two, cultural nuances, brother. There's two items. I talked about that in the debate. So flam in the audience. All right.
All right,
and
but
you continue. Hold on. You can continue speaking, brother.
Why do they
but when
do
I
that?
hear a blatant lie that I know you can't even get around, I gotta stop you, bro. I'm not gonna let you do that. It's the kick door policy. So go ahead, finish your statement, brother.
Conceptual versus empirical. When you talk about these conceptual ideas, they remain in the realm of ideas, subjective thought. They have no grounding and rooting in reality. Make sure you state that when you're talking about these philosophical concepts that you're talking about.
You said ideas have no ground in reality?
Conceptual ideas versus empirical ones.
All right. Now, could you answer the question I asked before Ankh rudely interrupted? How much does integrity...
It's community skeptics, yo. We stop you when you lying. Somebody in the audience might not know you lying. They might really think that you need the unseen world to act like you got some damn sense.
Even if you disagree, engage
not a good hole.
But you're not engaging. See, this is what I'm saying in the conversation. You're just being dismissive. And
no, this ain't the channel for you to just come up here and throw all your stuff up.
Now, this guy, I don't know. Is it your channel? I don't want.
It's definitely not yours.
Godkilla. You don't question.
It's definitely not yours. And if it ain't mine, it's closer to
let's get
mine.
the question, man. Answer the question, Cedric, because I kind of got lost where y'all was at. What's going on? What's the question?
Cedric was talking about the natural world. I said spirituality is dealing with the things that we can't measure and weigh, but we know they are forces. They're there. And it also...
We don't know that.
You gotta stop him. Stop him.
Stop.
We're back here.
Stop.
Oh, shit.
So I didn't even...
Stop. From the
moment
go ahead.
Okay, now we had a good point. Mr. Lex, you can give us a spiritual force right now. You said that. So now, all right, we about to learn something. Y'all put y'all thinking caps on, right? We know about the different forces, right?
Got my pen.
All right, now he's about to give us a measured spiritual force. Let's go.
Measured? I said they can't be measured.
Can't even be measured.
Exactly. That's what.
Can you name one?
Name one of whatever you're talking about.
My bad.
Faith.
Who?
What?
Faith.
Faith is a force?
Faith?
Yes.
Are you saying fate? F-A-T-E?
No, faith.
Faith?
Yes.
Oh, you on the wrong channel, like I said, bro.
Yeah, but
what do you call trust? What do you call trust? Hold on, Lex. What do you call trust?
When it comes to
I'm just helping you out. Trust and faith is synonymous.
Y'all engage everyone else, but when I say something, it's like you're scared to engage me in the
conversation. You just say the wildest stuff.
You just say the wildest stuff out of everybody, yo.
You just say the wildest stuff out of everybody. That's why you get the response, and you want that response. You know you're gonna get it. That's your job.
Nah, bro. Because trust and faith are the same thing.
Hey, Madon, don't
faith
go down
and
that
trust
road.
are the same thing, bro.
Hold on,
you can trust somebody based on evidence, based on prior history.
Don't go down that road. Just because it sounds good.
You don't need any evidence to have faith in something to believe.
Yeah, that sounds good, but
you trust the airplane based on evidence.
Stop it.
That's
hold on, I brought something up.
That's faith.
I brought something up, right?
Is that a force?
So what happens after that? Usually,
is that a force? What
in
is
a
that
civilized conversation,
But
what
you
is that
engage
force?
in the
Hey,
conversation.
Lex, hold on.
Hey, Lex, you might be right. Hey, Lex, you know what? You might be right. We probably should let you. You right, but I don't know.
Where Ken at? We need some more kick door in here.
Hold on. Hey, it's the kick door policy. Yo.
Where
Like,
Ken at? It's not enough kick door on this. We need some more kick door on this.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm not gonna listen to Kent. He's the author of the kick door policy. I'm not listening to Chef.
We need more of it.
I'm gonna ask Sosa and kick door policy. Sosa, how long should we let this man talk and lie?
It's over.
No, they on the backdoor policy.
Come on, man, down acting. Come on, Sosa the most fair. I don't play fair. Sosa fair.
Hey, Sosa got the silencer on the pencil.
Hey, this shit thoroughly entertains me, but I don't want to end. I don't want to end back. I just don't want to end back into the the quantum world with the spiritual consciousness.
He was easing in there. He was.
That's why we stopped him right there.
He was going around a long way. He knew he couldn't go through the front door.
You gotta stop right there because that'll disrupt your whole lying power.
No. Hold on. Let me say, everybody relax.
Once you start talking about something that's unmeasurable, unquantifiable,
that's the truth bag. That's how you end up in the cult.
Hold on.
That's exactly how you end up in the cult.
If we don't know what it is, how can we talk about it?
Listen to him. Listen to what he's saying. Go ahead. That's why it's called what?
That's why it's spiritual. That because
no.
Hold on, brother.
Ooh, I like that. Did you hear him, Cedric? Cedric say, since you can't measure it, right? And you can make up anything you want. That's why
I gave you an example though, and then you. So let me. I said faith. Right?
Hold on, Lex. Yo, who the hell do you be getting with this? Yo, this shit sound wild over here. Yo, where you be at, yo?
How could you say something wild? That's what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta trick yourself first.
I mean, you might as well be.
No, sir. Lex, do you be on another channel and motherfuckers like, oh, that's deep. Ooh.
Wow.
No, if I'm on another channel,
from somewhere, yo.
If they was to say it was it's deep, it's because they heard what I said first. See, that it's not scientific.
Nah, we don't gotta hear that. Once you say you can't measure it,
that's
what make it spirit. You can't tell what it is.
Hold on, that's what I'm trying.
What it is? That's what we talk about.
That's what I'm
How's we talking about something you don't even know? We can't measure it.
You don't have to
make it conceptual, Lex. That's what makes it imagination, Lex. That's what makes it made up.
Because you said so.
There is nothing empirical about that philosophy.
You're right. Now let engage with me.
No, we don't want to engage with
it. It means you made it up.
Yeah, you just said we can't do nothing with it.
Well, then how could y'all be honestly talking about science and truth when you're trying to hide information?
Well, faith is not a scientific conversation. Faith is not.
Faith not. You hit it.
No, we're having a
philosophical. So y'all want an echo chamber?
Y'all
don't want no one to challenge your
overused word now.
You admit that this is purely conceptual. It's
no, it's not. If you let me explain, I'll tell you why it's not.
Empirical way.
Hey, Lex, I think you got about 2 more minutes before you explode. Yo, you getting it? Lex, let me be the thermometer for you, Lex. Yeah, if this the whole thermometer before you start bugging out, yo, you about right here, yo. Trust me. In about 20 minutes, Lex gonna bug out. Watch.
So let's just admit and we all agree that this stuff.
Hold on, Cedric. Hold on.
Your imagination.
Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Lex, how sharp are you? I want you to actually I want you to be able to put your argument together and work and weave your way through without making it an invisible shit. When we start saying, hold on, yo, let me see what kind of talent you got. Go ahead, Lex. What you trying to say to us? What is it you trying to tell the audience tonight? Go ahead.
He already up against a brick wall.
Hell yeah.
Man, I think Lex got y'all a little shook, man. You know what I mean?
Come on, Madonna, we're gonna let you go next. I want you to expound on what Lex said. We're gonna do this for y'all too.
All right, answer this.
Go ahead, Lex.
I gave y'all. So faith is an invisible force because I can't measure it and I can't weigh it. But the reason how I know it,
bro, the reason
faith
you know it
is an invisible force. Did y'all hear?
It's like gravity. Go ahead. I like it. Go ahead, Lex.
Go ahead, Lex.
Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
Now go ahead. You got.
No, he gave up. Lex finally gave up. We won. We won.
Lex, you didn't show a lot of faith.
The tone of his voice.
Let me
you
speak
never
on
get
it.
that with Lex. Like I saved that.
Hold
Right
on, Madame. Explain that faith being a
y'all
force.
love other people to explain.
You didn't have a high level of faith in your unmeasurable faith. You didn't have.
You
didn't let Lex finish this.
He did. He gave up. He realized he couldn't.
Bro, they know that.
He realized his feet left the ground. We got a no-fly zone.
Well, Lex is talking about.
I know you want to trigger me and turn and do some nigga shit, and it's not gonna work anymore.
Hold on, what's up with the nigga, Lex? What's going on with the niggas?
Do some nigga shit. That's why y'all are not master teachers, bro.
You coming apart.
I know.
That means y'all are deceiving people because you don't want.
Now he's attacking the panel.
Now comes the insult. Oh, I knew it, Lex. You right on schedule, Lex.
You already said I was scamming. Now because I made a statement, you want to make it look like I'm doing something crazy.
Yeah, y'all got the real Lex, nigga. Y'all get that real Lex, nigga.
Dom, shut up. We was trying to get the real Lex behind the door. Now we got. Go ahead. Now we got the real Lex.
Yeah, I am, nigga. Let's get it, Lex.
The real
Lex.
Yeah, paint me as mischaracterize me, slander me. That's why you need spirituality, brother.
Keep on scamming.
Yeah, super scamming.
So faith, for instance,
he a super scammer.
I can't put faith.
He a super scammer.
This is
I can't put faith on a scale.
An Avenger.
But the reason how we know these things work because when you
joke
implement
time, ladies and gentlemen,
all day long.
Scammer of all times. You the soap.
Joke time. From this point on, everything will be a joke.
I understand. You're talking about implementing. When you implement it, how do you implement faith? Like I don't.
How do you implement faith?
Right.
Did you really ask that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you implement?
Like this, it was a force. You don't mean the scientific word force. You don't mean that type of force.
When you are, I've implemented faith in many aspects of my life. Like when you're facing certain
you got
things.
A lot of faith to jump on this panel, that's for sure.
Exactly. I have faith that I wouldn't come up here and let y'all trigger me. But what I'm saying is that when you look at things that people push the threshold on, when logic and fact say, if we was to look at the logic and facts of a lot of things in our lives as an individual and collective, it would be you can't do it. The numbers say you can't do it. The situation says you're not gonna make it.
We already had conversations about that dealing with the brain and regular belief.
Yeah, but what?
We already had these conversations in the more scientific realm. We had the same conversation without using faith. Humans have to have an answer for everything. So when we're presented with something that we don't know, we will make something up because it's better to know.
But I didn't make anything up, brother. You just interrupted me with a red herring and a straw.
You just said you could do anything.
You said spirituality can be measured, weighed, or tested. It's purely conceptual, thus being made up. You said that, Lex.
No, I didn't say nothing about. Listen, everything you see started off as conceptual. So that means there is some substance to conception. All right, so yes, my imagination is real. Meaning not in terms of, okay, the moon is pink with wings, but my imagination and what I conceptualize will ultimately materialize. There's no
You sound like a damn scammer.
Bro,
that's a scam statement, bro. Stop letting him talk, bro. He's a scammer. Yeah,
He's on his Deepak Chopra.
Listen, this is the wrong channel, bro.
Y'all sound like a hater.
Nah, it ain't that, Madon. You know what it is? They've been getting away saying this stuff for so long that when you hear it don't sound like it don't sound wrong.
I haven't heard Lex finish.
That he's going to
have it.
Because when you say something, Ava Madon, this ain't the channel. If you say something pseudo, we're gonna stop you, bro, because you believe it, and then other people believe it. And then
how is it pseudo? How is it pseudo? And it's been proven. Science is proving it.
Pseudo. Everything he said.
If you don't see that,
no, bro. Science is backing what he's saying up, bro.
You are
empirical reality. Science backs up what he's saying.
All right.
You can do anything if you put your mind to it. That's pseudo.
Here we get fun.
crazy.
This is get fun. Go ahead,
Like,
Lex.
I don't see how y'all do this in front of an
No, hold on,
audience,
brother
and
Lex.
your audience
Madonna
don't respect you.
You gotta let your
No,
support
we
talk.
want to deal with Madonna now.
Yeah, let your
Madonna
supporter
said
talk.
No, because I'm the one who
Nah,
introduced
let
something.
the
Now
supporter
you just,
talk,
we
nigga.
heard it. We
brother,
heard it.
I said, hold on.
Nah, we gonna let
Anything
Madonna
that's
talk. Nah, hold on.
conceptualized, right?
Hey,
No,
If
we
it's
don't care.
in order
Madonna
to,
said something
in
that we
order
want
to
to deal with.
material, in
Hey,
order
we're not
to,
listening to you right now, Lex. We're listening
hold
to
on. Do
Madonna, bro.
concepts,
Nah,
do
you
things
can't talk your way out of this one, Lex. Let Madonna talk, man.
Yeah, let
Yes,
Madonna talk for you, bro.
supporter talk,
Madonna
man.
said that
Hey,
You
yo,
gotta
man,
you gotta at least
Madonna,
let Lex finish.
Hey,
Nah,
mute
No,
Lex.
we
Nah,
don't
we don't
we
hear
heard
Lex. We
you
want to
all
hear you.
before. We want to hear what you just said.
You said science backing up what Lex saying. Prove it.
Yeah, we
Right,
wanna
go
hear
ahead,
that.
Madonna.
Go ahead, Madonna. You on the clock.
Well, you gotta let him get it all out.
No,
So y'all
you just
understand.
you co-signed it.
No, you
You
co-signed it.
Because
co-signed it, so it's
because
on
I
you.
build with Lex. Me and Lex build all the time.
Hey, but Madonna, you said science
running
proves
now.
what he's
You and
saying,
Lex
so
build.
prove
What
it.
do you
Nah,
and Lex
because it's
build,
only
yo?
fair. It's only fair to let Lex to get out his
But
whole
see,
complete
now,
thought. It's only
No, we
fair.
done with
Hey,
Lex.
Unc, let me say something. Unc, let me say
right.
It's
something.
only
That's
fair to let him
Unc, let me
finish
say
his whole
something. Hold
thought.
on, Unc. Mute
See,
Lex for a second.
honor
Let me
is
say
not
something.
scientific, Madonna. Honor.
No, everything you. This
Honor
is how
is
you
a
start a cult.
force.
Hold on.
Honor
Let me
is a
speak.
force.
Let me speak. Hold on, Unc. Let me say something. That's how you start. But this is what I mean by when we say scammer and that's how you start a cult. Exactly what you did is exactly what happens to the followers of a scammer and a cult. You know for a fact that what he said was not proven scientifically, but you just told all of us with the straightest face. You know, and then now wait, and then when we came back to you, you said it's only right that he speak because you don't even know what he said.
You know,
You don't even know what he
Man,
said.
Lex talk about this stuff all the
See, that's
time. What are you
a
talking
scam.
about, bro? Lex talk
Then
about this stuff
then
all the
say what
time.
he said was backed by
I've been building
science.
with Lex for years,
What
bro.
have you
What
been
are you
building?
talking about?
Fairy tales?
Me and
All right,
Lex
go
been
ahead,
building
Madonna.
for years. What are you
All
saying?
Go
right,
ahead,
this
Madonna.
we're gonna do. Hold on.
Madonna got
We're
it.
gonna let Madonna go, then we're gonna get back to Lex, right? Madonna, you on the clock. But before we get on the clock, yo, man, hit that support, man. Come on, man. We've been on here damn near 2.5 hours. Let's show some love and some support, man. Come on, yo. I'm gonna show you where we at in the destiny of time. Let me show. Let me see. I'm gonna show you all the love I got. Watch this.
Destiny.
Time. Time is on outside, huh? Nope. You can't even get time back. All right. So we got okay, Mr. Williams, man. Appreciate you, bro. Loyal. All right. Brass, like I said, and Bryant. All right. Was it Rico? Yep. That's the 3. All right. We got a threshold around here, yo. What we doing? Y'all won't have me sucked up all night long having fun. It is fun. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. Madonna, you funny. Lex funny. Man, y'all show some support. Also got a store, man. Support that, man. Do what y'all can do, man. Show some love, man. Go ahead, Madonna. So you want Lex to speak for you? Because y'all be building. I don't know what the hell y'all building. Y'all building pseudo sandcastles or something, yo. Trust me
Well,
with that.
I think it's only fair for Lex to finish elaborating on what he was saying so the people
We
can
done
hear
heard Lex.
just hear him out clearly because a lot of people ain't hearing him out. That's all.
Yeah, that's why when you said it, right?
And then that's
maybe
why I
we
will
can't.
follow up
Hey,
when Lex finished. I will follow up.
No,
That's
no,
it.
hold on, Madonna. We already fighting Lex. We can't hear him. Our hearts is hardened
They
towards him,
closed,
but
dude.
it's
The
not
cups are
towards
full.
you.
He already did.
Maybe you, if you can get it out.
I need you
We
to clean up your leader,
Explain
man.
it.
Tell us
A
what you
moment
need to
ago,
say.
he was saying I
All
was
right,
a
let
coward
me ask
because
you.
I gonna lose the panel. Now they telling me they don't want to hear from me and they fighting.
Yeah, let Madonna,
Okay.
because it's people that are
one is
Well,
fighting.
Chef, let me ask you a
We
question.
know
Let me
you
ask you a
gone.
question.
Nah,
No,
don't
hold
ask
Let me
the
ask you a
question.
question, Chef.
Answer the question first.
Lex, we
I'm
know
about to
you
ask you.
gone, right?
Okay.
But it's the people who will listen to you and follow you is who we want to get. We want to stop people from being tricked by you.
Exactly.
So,
Let me ask you a question
it's
then.
on you.
See, you asking the
brother, in
question
order
when
to
you was
do
asked
that,
the
right?
question,
In
bro.
order to stop people
And
from being
Madonna,
to
you
answer
We
smart
don't care
too.
about
You
hold on,
smart.
let me.
you
Can I
gone.
respond to you,
That's what's
brother?
crazy. You smart.
In order to stop people from being tricked by me,
Good dish.
you would have to let them hear what I'm saying and then just disprove and show me to be a quack.
We didn't heard
we
enough
already
from
did that.
He just
Yeah,
dissed you.
our cup is full
He
from you, bro.
He said,
Yeah, we
"Yo,
did
you
that
already
already.
lost."
So peace to y'all then, man.
Have a good one.
All right, now, Chef.
Thanks for letting me come on
Nigga,
anyway.
we want to
All
talk to
right,
you
have a good one.
anyway, nigga. Get
Love
on.
and peace to
Yeah,
all of y'all, man. I hope
Peace,
y'all
bro.
keep growing
Taking
as
too long,
a
G.
people.
Get on up out
All
of
right,
here.
peace.
Peace, brother.
Chef. Now, Chef,
bro.
let me ask you a question, Chef. What makes
Blessing to the
mathematics work?
outer realm. Blessing to the outer realm.
War,
No,
nigga.
it's not a question and answer.
Bro,
Hey,
what make
Chef,
math? This
Chef,
is part of
hold
my
on,
answer.
I don't
This is
know.
part of my answer.
Hold on, Chef. We asked you a question. So you were not going to allow you to ask a question to answer a question. Answer the first question we asked. You can ask whatever you want.
Yes.
Right. You said that everything Lex said
And I'm telling you,
is backed up
what
by
make it
science.
scientific. Right.
You said
Okay,
everything
okay,
Lex was
now
saying.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay,
So
go
the
ahead.
same thing that make mathematics works. What make mathematics
You
work?
deflecting, bro. You deflecting, bro. Don't do it.
Hold on, bro. Answer the question, bro. What make mathematics work?
No, bro. What did Lex say that was scientific, bro?
So
That was
when
backed by
Chef
science.
asked,
Answer the question.
what science do you use to quantify spirituality?
Oh, shit.
The answer starts like this. The science that we use to quantify spirituality is
it's false.
Okay, Cedric, since you so intellectual,
Watch, he about to say the
what
question.
make mathematics work, Cedric?
And you still ain't answering the question that we asked you.
Bro, I'm talking to Cedric, bro.
No,
what
just
make
answer the
mathematics
question.
work,
You can
Cedric?
talk to
Come
whoever
on,
you want, bro.
Bro, this is part of my answer.
Did you say, hold on, you said what, Madame? What makes mathematics work?
What's this answer? Can I answer, please? Calculations.
Okay, now what tool do you use to come up with calculations?
Come
on. The equation. Oh, man.
Don't follow him down this road, Joe.
We're talking about things that we're talking about
when
things
you
that
write
we
it down
can't.
on a paper,
We're talking about
what kind of
things.
paper do you use when you write
We're
it down?
talking about, bro. We're talking about a reaction within the brain
What kind of synapses
and
do
in the
you
mind.
use
These are the things. The brain is the tool. No, the brain is the tool that you use to make mathematics work.
You don't
So
even
we're talking about.
understand the brain. How about that?
Bro,
I don't even know what you're talking
about thoughts,
I don't even know
memory,
what you're
all
talking
these
about.
things.
Now stop it.
Thoughts.
Stop it.
All right. Can you measure
I thought
memory?
of Sheila last night. What was the equation I used?
Nothing.
Bro, you still ain't answer my question though.
Nah,
He asked you a question. What makes
I
math
answered your
work?
question. I said calculations. That's what makes mathematics work.
Right, formulas.
And how do you come up with calculations?
By using formulas, man. Like what do you
How do you come up with calculations?
What's the main tool that you need in order to do these equations?
You need numbers. You need numbers.
Logic. Natural
Numbers.
phenomena.
Oh, what you say, Snippet?
Observations. Natural phenomena.
So when Lex went into observation,
because mathematics is a language which explains natural phenomena.
right, which happens where? Inside the consciousness of the mind and the brain and through observation. This is what Lex was going into.
He was going into it, but you still
That's
ain't
a hell of a
explained
reach,
with
big dog.
science.
That's a hell of a reach.
That wasn't a reach, bro, because you can't measure
I
memory.
made a reach.
You can't. I'm telling this
I
brother.
made a reach.
No, I'm not
I was
saying what
reaching,
you're saying.
you was doing some high
you
fly
stretching what Lex said.
I'm not stretching it, bro. I'm just elaborating. Asked me to follow up on what Lex was saying, and that's all I did.
No, we didn't ask you to follow up on what Lex was
on
saying. See, that's where you're wrong.
Yeah, that's what asked me to do earlier.
But
earlier, okay.
Every silly question.
Hey, you smart, Madonna. That's what's crazy. These
over your ability to process.
He kind of smart.
We got a question on the screen. Pan-African.
Lord have mercy. Is that
Neanderthal
Jane? Oh shit.
Watch this now. Watch this. The question that should be asked is what should Black people use for universal cultural continuity since African spirituality is now off the table here?
Do Asians have Asian cultural continuity?
Chef, you're way smarter than I am. Please, you need to first explain to me what universal cultural continuity means.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say. What is that?
Okay, I'm listening.
What is that?
I don't know.
What is universal cultural continuity?
What the hell is that?
It sound good.
But you know what? You know what? That's the problem with Sekou.
Sekou
say stuff like African spirituality, which I don't even know what that is.
Let me ask a question like Sekou would ask a question. The question I have for Brother Ankh at this moment, everybody be quiet.
Join the panel and ask that question.
Brother Ankh. And Brother Ankh, I want to know, the question is, what should we replace African cultural heritage spirituality with, if not the latter? What the hell was that?
The hell was that?
I don't know, man. I like Juju comment.
Hell
Your
was
brain
was
not developed for thinking.
Thank you, Juju.
Thank you, Juju.
Female to put us all on the place.
Hey, I gotta do a drop for you. Hey, I gotta do a drop for you. It's gonna be like, the hell was that? When a nigga ask a question like that.
Yeah. Universal culture.
You know what's crazy? When he was typing it, he knew he was sharp too.
Yeah, he did.
He was typing it with a smile on his face with all 10
I
fingers.
don't appreciate the pseudo killers running past these stop signs. These are jewels in our lexicon and our intellectual development. We have to explore the contents of universal cultural continuity.
The hell is that?
What the hell is that?
We need Kent to kick that door. That's all.
Hey, I gotta make a T-shirt say, "The hell is that?" What the hell you talking about? Neanderthal James, please come on the panel and explain what you're talking about.
Universal. Y'all can't listen to Lex. What in the hell made y'all think y'all finna have a conversation with Pan-African James?
Cool though. Pan-African James come off with cool. Hey y'all. Yo, he sound like you're pimp from the 70s. Hey y'all.
He said that's crazy. That's
crazy, y'all.
That's crazy. Hey, I fuck with Pan-African.
How that chronology worked when Lex was up here, but drop the link and listen.
That's my boy.
Hey, bro.
Hey, that's another.
Yo, Cedric. Let me ask you a question, Cedric.
He asked for the link.
Cedric, since you been in the lab and stuff, right now, Cedric?
Hold on.
You been in the lab, Cedric?
We playing. Hold on. We're gonna.
I don't know if we're talking about the same kind of labs though. I don't make math.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask you. Can you make a cell? Can you make a human cell that's in the body from scratch?
No.
Can you make a human cell?
If he can make a cell, kick him off.
I don't make math. He's gonna ask me if I can make a cell. Oh, come on. Come on.
Okay, well, do you know any scientists? Or from your research?
What we can do,
where someone can make a cell?
We could take a basic E. coli bacteria. We can infuse PUC19, which is a gene, into that bacteria, and when it eats the plate it's on, when it eats its food, what it shits out is sugar. How about that? We can do that.
He don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Cedric, bro, that was terrible.
We can infuse the gene PUC19 into a bacteria.
Cedric, just be real. That's called intellectual dishonesty. What you're doing. Just be real and say we can't do it. We can't do it, Cedric, and you know it.
Well, we can't do the breakdance.
No, bro. We cannot make a cell that's in the body from scratch. No one has done that in science or biology
scratch,
or
like DJ scratching. Chugga.
So who said we were supposed to though?
Exactly.
Right.
Because Cedric know I'm dealing with evolution. See, bottom line, I'm dealing with evolution, and Cedric know it. That's why he's being funny.
No, at this point, you're dealing with
how did we get to evolution? What you talking about?
At this point,
since we can't make a cell,
well, these are part of the argument.
At this point, you're dealing with abiogenesis, and when we go back in time, way back in time, 3 billion plus years ago, the conditions of the earth, we can't replicate them, not even in a laboratory, but we have the components to the early development of a cell. Can we get a shout out for science? Yeah. But I would be a disingenuous bastard. I would be a disingenuous bastard to sit here and tell you that we have a theory. So no, we can't reproduce the cell, but we know how the early cells are formed. So what's your question, son? Because you're not making
it. You already answered it. What are you talking about? Don't do that. You know it. You just admitted that we can't do it, but we had a science that show the process of it.
Why would you assume
so that means
we need to do it? Can we do the Big Bang? Can we do the Big Bang in the laboratory?
Nobody made the claim, Madonna.
You had to tell me. You had to tell me what material. What created the materials to make the Big Bang?
This is what the pseudos do, yo. They try to say claims that you ain't even make. We ain't make that claim.
Y'all got Pan-African James dope in the building, man.
That's exactly what I was talking about. That's why you went into it.
We're gonna do it like this, man. We do it like this. People listening, if y'all want to continue to hear the show, man.
Hey, that Joan jamming right there.
This motherfucker. The stream then ran out of gas, yo. We gotta put some gas in it.
What's that right there? That's your jamming.
That's DQ.
That's DQ.
That's me, baby.
I ain't hear that one. Hold on.
What?
Hey, if you want this education, make a donation.
You gonna talk about a kick door? Don't you talk about some kick door in here, DQ? Ain't that one of the lines in there, yo?
That's on the other song. This one right here, I was vibing that for the ladies. I actually wrote this song for Apple.
Oh man. Yeah.
This don't got
the stream running out of gas, yo. If y'all want to get this, nah, we ain't gonna do it all night. Back in the morning. Watch this. Check this out.
If the topic is truly timeless, the conversation should be how I'm and regaining my peace. Shout out to my Virgo women cooking the feast. Got a Pisces, stay in the hood, that girl a freak. Can't lie, certain Geminis ain't for me, but it's on key, cause certain upgrades cost a fee. Yeah, so we can slide and glide. I know you want it. Known to provide the vibe, the moment. Hit the clubhouse, then clubhouse to the morning. Fall in love with the mind, the body is just a bonus. Careful with what I'm searching, Siri be taking notice. All the pictures I'm liking, algorithm is golden. Melanated the lightness, all these women get chosen. Hershey kiss to the forehead, yeah.
Tap, tap, tap on your touch screen. Every single day, the same routine. You click refresh once again and I
like and subscribe, man.
Tried everything I could do. At this point, I have no clue. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade, an upgrade. I'm model much better than you. Yeah, shiny and new. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade, an upgrade. I'm model much better than you. Yeah, shiny and new. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade.
Y'all pull down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade. Y'all pull down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade. Y'all pull down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade. Y'all pull down, need an upgrade. Need an upgrade.
Man, we need to upgrade around here, man. That's why we here, man, to upgrade the information, man.
Fire.
When we hear certain information, man, we already know kick door policy. We ain't sitting around here listening to all that, man. If y'all want to hear that, man, y'all know where y'all can go and hear all that. You hear a person rock you to sleep. We ain't doing it, yo. They got to stay on task around this joint, man. That's how we doing it, man. Man, appreciate the community skeptics, man. We had Sosa, Pseudo Killer on, man. Appreciate you, Sosa, man. You know, we waiting for our next installment on the Pseudo Killers, man, dealing with the brain. Man, that's a serious one right there. Kent, man, appreciate you, bro. All day, every day, Brash. You know what it is, man. Hanging there, man. Stay around, man. You know what it is, man. Cedric, man. Pseudo Killer Official, man. Appreciate you. DQ, man. We about to have a meeting, man. You invited, bro. I'm gonna let you know when we're gonna have a meeting, man. You know how we do it, right? Yeah. And so we doing it on the highest levels, having fun. We had fun tonight, man. We ebb and floated. You know how we do it. Had a couple pseudos stop by. Hey, man, we appreciate all the pseudos, man. We see Pseudo Killers is in the chat, man. I see you, Mac Rob. We know who that is. Hey, I see you.
Juju.
We see you all day, every day. Good to have you around, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. Had Chef and L stop through, man. Tony Asbull, he never hit that link, man. Muhammad, I see you, man. Miss Tiffany, that's Pseudo Killer Official, man. We see you, man. Yeah, man. Pan-African James, man, you missed it. Should have hit the link, man. Always appreciate conversations no matter what, man. Appreciate everybody that came through, man. You know I'm your host. of the community of skeptics, man. Appreciate you, Cedric, man. Tomorrow, man. You know, I'm hitting it in the morning, man. You know what it is, man. Hey, man, y'all know how we do it, man. Man, hit that Cash App going out the door, man. Show some love, man. Look, man, we doing it like this, man. We keeping it sharp, man. We got another expert coming on, man. Probably this weekend, I'm gonna give you the name of the expert. It's gonna be a professor, right? He's gonna talk about the real issues on the ground in Africa. He's not gonna play, not gonna flam you, not gonna bam you, man. Look, man, I'm your host, Bobby Banger, man. Appreciate y'all coming through to the community skeptics, man. I got some business to take care of, man. I appreciate all my friends. Appreciate all the information flying through, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the center for the study of pseudoisms, man. It is what it is, man. We doing our thing at the highest level, man. Man, I see y'all tomorrow morning, man. With that, y'all, I'm out.